Hey everybody, welcome to my new podcast, talk show, Discord thingy-mabob that I got going on here. I've always enjoyed podcasts ever since I was in high school. I've been watching them for a really long time, and I've wanted to do one with some of my personal friends talking about movies or video games or anime, whatever I'm interested in. And I've tried it multiple times in different ways with different people, and it just never really worked out no matter what I did. And I think it was primarily for two reasons. Reason number one being that some of my friends just aren't really into the same stuff that I'm into. They don't really want to talk about movies or anime as much as I want to talk about it, so it just kind of ends up being awkward between us. And then reason number two, some of them are just not comfortable behind a camera and microphone like I am. They haven't been doing this YouTube shit for the past 5 years, and they can't really articulate themselves well. They're afraid that they'll come off as stupid in the video, and it's just a lot of pressure. I get it. So, I just kind of, after a while, I kind of just gave up on the idea of having a podcast. But recently, that's changed, because I've been catching up with my friend Manny from high school on FaceTime. He lives in a different state now, and we're both 21, and we've known each other for the past 5 years, and we only really know each other because of anime. So, to liven up our FaceTime calls and to give me a reason to talk to him more, I decided to watch a new anime with Manny every single week. Not every single week, but every few weeks. And then next time we talk, we discuss the anime that we watched. And I was like, hey, this is kind of like a podcast. There's a little bit of consistency, and we've been doing a couple of these. How about we start recording them? So I asked him if I could record one of our conversations on Discord instead of doing it on FaceTime like we usually do. And he was like, yeah, sure. And it came out really fucking well, because me and Manny really vibe on the same level when it comes to our perspective on anime. We have the same, we perceive it as an art form rather than just kind of mere entertainment. So our conversations are a little bit more enjoyable than most conversations that I have with other people about anime. I feel like I get to talk about anime in a way that I don't get to talk about it with other people, with Manny specifically. I get to express my true, genuine opinions on things with him, and I really, really enjoy that. One of my favorite podcasts that I listen to is called Sardonicast, and it's about 3 YouTubers that are primarily movie YouTubers that take turns recommending movies every single week. And they also talk about a new movie that just came out. So it's just a movie discussion podcast, and I really, really like that one. And I always wanted to do that with someone that I know, and someone that, enjoys anime or movies as much as I do. And now I get to do it with anime, with Manny. So I'm really happy about that. I don't have anyone else in my life that I enjoy talking about anime with as much as Manny, so I feel like these conversations I derive a lot of value from, and because I derive a lot of value from them, I think I'm going to be doing a lot more of these in the future, because they're very entertaining for me, and I think they're very entertaining to listen to. So yeah, expect to see a lot more of these. I don't think this will be the last one. Now, because me and Manny aren't really treating this like a podcast, and we're just kind of being ourselves on our FaceTime call, we don't really have a structure, and we constantly reference things in our personal lives that people on the internet won't get. So I'm going to do one of these little intro things just for context every single episode, in case there's stuff that you need to know beforehand before we really get into it, just so things make a little bit more sense. So up until this Discord call that I had with Manny, we've only had 2 other long anime calls like this. The first one we did was us talking about Castlevania when season 4 came out a couple months ago, and the second one we did was a couple months, I don't think it was a couple months, I think it was a couple weeks or 1 month later. Manny had seen Baki, Vinland Saga, Banana Fish, and Record of Ragnarok. He was talking about Baki, Banana Fish, and Record of Ragnarok, to me, because I've never seen any of those. And Vinland Saga I had seen, so we had an extended discussion on Vinland Saga, and I got to express my hot take on that series. So if we ever reference those shows, or we say something along the lines of, oh, in episodes 1 and 2, we're probably referring to our first 2 discussions of anime. Also, if you notice any weird cuts in the video, it's because I stopped the recording for a minute or 2 here and there, because sometimes I would walk out of the room and talk to my mom or something, and also because sometimes my headphones were acting up or whatever. So yeah, if you see any weird edits, that's why, because I had to like cut something out because it was like really boring for like a couple minutes. But that's the good part about recording these and not streaming them. There's no pressure to have everything in order or make sure I don't get interrupted, because I can just edit it out if I really need to. We get to be ourselves, we get to be natural. We don't have an obligation to feel pressured to have everything working at all times. And that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it enjoyable to watch, because we're just being ourselves, going through the motions. For this episode in particular, we talked about Inuyashiki, Godzilla Singular Point, and Ping Pong the Animation. We don't spoil Inuyashiki or Godzilla Singular Point, but we do talk spoilers on Ping Pong the Animation. So if you would like to skip that, check in the description of this video to see the timestamps for when we talk about each thing. And if you want to skip something because you don't want to get spoiled on it, then you can just jump to that point. And yeah, that's really all I gotta say. We already recorded our next conversation, our fourth conversation, our anime talks thing, and the next one is going to be on Beastars season 2. It's going to be on Maid and Abyss and Mononoke. Those are like the three main ones, and then there's other things that we kind of talk about, but for the most part, those are the three main things. So to kind of have these be a little bit more interactive and not just like random uploads, Sardonicast does a thing where they recommend the movie in like the previous episode, so it gives the viewers who are watching the podcast time to watch that movie. So for people watching this, I want to give you time to watch the anime, just like me and Manny have time to watch the anime. We don't have a set schedule. We don't like do this like super consistently. We just kind of watch it, and then whenever we get to it, we get to it. So yeah. You can watch Beastars Season 2, Maid in Abyss, and Mononoke. I know that's like 3 series, but those were, I don't know, we spent a lot of time like without talking, and we just kind of went hard on anime. So we watched a lot of things, and we just happened to watch a lot of the same stuff. So yeah, if you want to not get spoiled on Maid in Abyss, Beastars Season 2, and Mononoke, then watch that in preparation for the next episode. And that's what we'll do like in the future. We're gonna recommend shows simultaneously as we right after I record it and I upload it. I'll recommend the show so you can watch it at the same time that we're watching it and you don't feel behind. Yeah, sorry. Wow, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. I really need to wrap this up. The last thing I need to say, this episode, just for additional context, was recorded on July 12th, my 21st birthday. And, I don't know, just thought it would be nice for you to be in my headspace, as I'm talking to my friend. All right, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoy the video. Thanks for clicking on it and, watching. Yeah, hopefully this will be a normal thing. All right, bye-bye. Have fun. You can start now. You can say whatever you want.
You start? Okay.
Tell me what shows you watch, Manny.
First off, Ping Pong the Animation.
Okay.
And it was spectacular. It was amazing. It was great. It was,
yes.
I don't watch sports anime.
Me neither.
That right there was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
It was
a masterpiece.
It was so good because like these characters, like such an 11 episode show, the development of these characters go through are insane. And you know the best thing about the show, Ali, is because I relate to some of the characters personally, because I grew up playing soccer. And this one character, Peiko, I relate to him so much because you want me to talk about what the characters go through and stuff?
Yo, Manny, what if I told you that I watched it
just
now?
Okay.
That I watched it just now, Manny. I literally just watched it and then went to sleep, and I was like, I'm gonna start Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid right when I wake up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manny,
great.
It was amazing.
Great.
It was amazing.
It was really good.
All right. Do you want to start with Ping Pong and then talk about the other shows that we watched after, or do you want to talk about the other show? Because the other show I watched. Let's talk about the other show.
Let's talk about the shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
You can go first.
All right. My other show, I wish I could have I wish I could figure out how to turn my webcam on so I could talk about this. But no, you go first. You go first. Let me do this while you talk about your thing.
I watched Inuyashiki.
Oh shit! Yeah, I do. That's the robot one. That's the one with the guy, and he's like a robot. Yeah.
Old guy turns to a robot.
Yeah.
And the villain, the dude talking. You seen that scene where he talks about One Piece?
Yes, yes. I have.
Yeah, I've seen that. I seen that prior to watching it, but it was still great.
Yeah.
The show, 12 episodes.
Short and sweet.
Short. I finished it. Finished it to like 2 days. First of all, I finished Ping Pong in like one morning. I couldn't stop watching. But anyway, it was good. It was good. Sometimes like the CGI was a little too much, but that was like rare. You feel me? But the CGI was fine. I was fine with the CGI because I knew some scenes are gonna be mainly like CGI and not something like that.
Yeah, because they're gonna fly around and shit. So I imagine.
Yeah, whenever you see like robots part come out from their body, like it was CGI, and I was cool with it honestly. But there's some times where the CGI just got a little too much. It became like Baki level. But yeah,
that's pretty bad.
It was good, but that CGI like bad part it was not. It didn't really hinder me or stop me from enjoying the show. The show was really good. It kept me it kept me excited each episode.
Yeah. Was it like?
It was really good.
What is the story about? Okay, I don't think I'm gonna be able to turn my webcam on, but just continue.
So pretty much, old guy. This dude's like 56, but he appears a lot older, right? His family, he has a daughter and a son and a wife. They all really don't even like him, to be honest. Especially the kids. They're like blatantly disrespect him. And he's like he notices it, but he just doesn't do anything about it. He goes to the hospital one day, finds out he has stomach cancer, and then like he was like, when he found out, he's like, if I told my family, would they even care? So I was like, damn. Damn, that shit hurt.
And then he turned into a robot. That's the show.
And then he fucking he just like runs away, runs to a field, and then like this like alien spaceship crashed, turned him into a robot, and then like he had no soreness in his back. His cancer was cured, so he was good.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And then while he was there, he saw the villain there, just chilling there. The villain turns into a robot, and you already know what he does. He's like, the bong.
Yeah. Yeah.
The villain was interesting. He really was, because like it was, it was really interesting. Like the times throughout the show, he'd be like, "Am I even human anymore?"
Yeah.
And then like he would bleed, and he'd be like, "Yes, I'm still human."
Mm-hmm.
But when he went through these times where like on his murder sprees, like whenever he got cut or nothing, he wouldn't bleed, and he'd be like, "Huh, I'm really not human anymore," you know? So like depending on his mood, it's interesting. Depending on how he's feeling, is whether or not he's human. Because when things are going good for him, like he felt human, like he can breathe. But when things are like when he's at his most fucked up point, he was just a pure robot, like no bleeding or anything like that. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
He was definitely the best part of the show.
Old guy or evil guy?
Evil guy.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Evil guy. Yeah, honestly, like the villain was cool. You know what's funny? You know Gantz?
Yes, I do know Gantz. I do.
The villain's like best friend. It's like he becomes like a major character. In his room, he has like posters of Gantz. Like he has posters of Gantz, and I think if I remember correctly, like the villain at the start of the show, he's like, "You gotta stop reading shitty manga like Gantz." I thought that was funny.
That's fucking. Oh my! Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm excited to watch that one because it's short and it looks just action based. Is it like one season or is it like?
I want to talk about it more, but it's just one season.
But it's not gonna get like a second season though.
No.
Okay.
It's not. It's always done.
All right. Good. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, like I want to go into it more, but if I want you to check it out.
Yeah,
Quick show.
I will.
Yeah.
All right. That's all you got. Do you have a rating?
Not yet.
Okay. I get like a notification when you update like your list. And I'm like, oh, what did Manny watch? But like I can never know like where you put the thing, and I'm like, oh fuck, I can't find it.
That's fine. You know, I was thinking if you got a notification, because it's funny because Lewis Blanchard's in that that thing too, and the other Lewis.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Now that I know you guys get notifications.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so that happened. So you watched that and Ping Pong. I'm gonna talk about my second anime now. I wish I had a webcam so that I could like express how I feel about this show, but it's whatever. My second show is fucking Godzilla Singular Point. It just came out on Netflix, like recently. Like I think like last time we talked, it like had a week. And then it was like about to drop. And I was like, okay, this will be cool. Godzilla Singular Point. And then I watched the whole thing. And it was animated by Studio Bones. Specifically the guys who did Mob Psycho. Like you can tell like it has the same art style with like the thick line work and everything. And the CGI with like the kaiju. It was done by Studio Orange, the guys who do Land of the Lustrous and whatchamacallit, Beastars. So, you know, it's a very pretty show. It's animated extremely well. And yeah, it's a great looking show. And that's it. That's the only good thing about it. It is fucking ass, Manny. It was fucking ass. I was like, yo, I wanted to like blow my brains. I was so mad at how much time I had dedicated towards this fucking show. I got like, it started like low. I started it. I got like 3 episodes in. I'm like, all right, this is like some 5 out of 10 type shit. But you know, I'll keep going because it might get better. I got like more episodes in. I was like, bro, this is like a 4. I got closer and closer. I was like, man, this sucks, man. Holy shit, this is a 3 out of 10. Closer? What the fuck? 2 out of 10. And Manny, I'm not gonna lie, those last 2 episodes, I was on episode 12 and episode 13. I fast forwarded that shit, like, and I didn't even like watch the whole thing, but I just like fast forwarded to like the final fight scene. I don't regret it. If I sat there and watched it, it would be a 1. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. If I sat there and watched those 2 episodes, it would be a 1. It was a grueling experience. The show is literally just fucking Godzilla, right? Like it's like a science-y show where the main characters are like fucking Ghostbusters or something kind of. And they just like, when I say science-y, Manny, this show is like more complicated than Steins Gate. Like it takes the science very, very seriously, and you have to like give it your full attention. And that was like good for me. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh my god, that's like really cool. But it doesn't go anywhere. Like it doesn't mean anything in the context of what else is happening. They use the science-y stuff to be like, oh, here's why Godzilla's here, and here's why all these kaiju are here. And I would consider myself a Godzilla fan. I know all the monsters. I know who like Rodan and like Mothra are, and seeing Godzilla monsters recontextualized and like a new spin on them is really cool. So it's like always, it's nice to see that in this show. There's a character in Godzilla named Jetman, and he's just like a Power Ranger basically, but like he's a Godzilla bad guy. Like he's somebody that fights Godzilla. And in this show, it's like recontextualized as the Ghostbuster guys like use Jetman like to fight other things. I'm like, oh, that's mad cool. Like that's a really cool way of doing it. Like they make him a mech. And
Okay.
so it's starting off like strong, and it's using like all this super fucking complicated science. It is so complex, Manny. You need a like encyclopedia to like understand this shit. It is more complicated than Steins Gate. But the science doesn't mean anything in the context of the show. When you watch Steins Gate, it's not complicated for the sake of being complicated. It's complicated because in order for the dramatic moments in the story to have any weight, it uses the complicated like nature of the time travel to add to those scenes, to add to those moments. In Godzilla Singular Point, the complicated nature of like why Godzilla is here and like, you know, the fourth dimension and how like at the end of the series Godzilla is gonna like explode the world. It's like, yeah, you're explaining all this with like fancy science, but like you could have just made this like a normal Godzilla series. This fancy science is not. No unique scenarios are being built out of this. This is still just like a Godzilla show where he's like where he's walking around and like shooting lasers. And Manny, this show's called Godzilla Singular Point. This nigga Godzilla is in the show for 13 minutes. Not even like a whole episode you see this man. And it's not even like, I don't even think characters die in this show. The stakes feel so low. It feels like so PG and like no one, I think one person dies, but it's like a predictable death and like you don't even care. I feel like I have so much more negative to say about it, but like it sucks because it's animated so well. It animated and directed and the soundtrack is so good, but like it's fruitless. Like you gain nothing out of it. It has great character design. All the characters like look really cool, but all the characters are like on paper good, but they just aren't. Nothing they do is fun to watch in the show. Nothing that happens is fun to watch. I took some notes. I mean, I don't even know what else I have to say.
Honestly, I'm surprised that you like coming back to watching shows like you stuck out with that one.
Bro, I only stuck out with it because I'm like, I can't wait to tell Manny how dog shit this is. So this is me getting my opportunity. Yeah, the stakes were like super low. It's a Godzilla anime where monsters are attacking the city and the stakes are low. And Manny, I don't know if you've heard of Shin Godzilla. I think I mentioned this last time, but it's just like Shin Godzilla. They take so many things from that movie, but the reason why Shin Godzilla is OD is because like that movie, like the stakes are high as fuck and it's really realistic and you care about like the people in that movie and you don't want to see like the city get fucked up. So when the city does get fucked up, it's like, oh no, fuck, Godzilla's here, holy shit. But you don't get that feeling at all in this show because like no one cares when Godzilla fucks the city up. None of the characters like freak out. Everyone's just kind of cool with it and everyone's just like, oh, we'll figure it out at episode 13. Like that's just kind of like, that's just the vibe.
Well, then what's the point? What is Godzilla doing?
He's just running. He just comes. The plot of the show, like they explain it in a super complicated way, but basically, like the plot of the show is that, like, I think Godzilla, like, and the other monsters come from like another dimension, kind of, but also from the future. And if Godzilla and the other like monsters come into this reality that they're not supposed to be in, then it'll create like a time paradox and then like time will cease to exist. That's essentially what happened. Like that's how they explain it. But like who fucking like why? Like why does it need to be all that? Cuz that doesn't add anything to it. It's bad. It doesn't even reinvent the characters very well. Like Godzilla's new form like because every monster looks different than they do in like the old movies. Godzilla looks like kind of weak in this movie. Like his character design is not as good as Shin Godzilla or the Godzilla in the new movies. Jetman is cool. The way they reinvent him is cool. They only show Rodan. They don't show the other guys. There's so many other monsters. There's like the 3-headed dragon thing. That's Ghidorah. He's awesome. You know, they had an end credit scene with Mecha Godzilla, but like that was the end credit scene. I'm not fucking watching the second season, Manny. I'm not.
Right.
Oh, and the sub was terrible. The sub was like so low energy. I had to watch it dubbed, but the dub's audio mixing was bad as fuck. So if I wanted to watch the dub and there was a scene where the music was louder than the voice acting, I had to switch to subbed in order to understand what the characters were saying, because the dub does not have subtitles because it's on Netflix, and subtitles for the English version are just the subtitles for the Japanese version pasted on the English version, even though the English and Japanese are like slightly different. It's so dog shit. I haven't seen a bad thing in a long time. My month was terrible, Manny. I watched Black Widow, I watched this, and they were both bad. That's all I got. I don't think I'm gonna continue.
Damn, dude. This is the first show you watched when you came back?
Yes, this is the first show I watched, bro. It made me like, this is why I don't. It made me think a lot about like how I spend my time with anime, and it's like I do not fuck with shows that waste my time and like only have like a good ending, and this is one of those shows. And it just went down and down. It could have been good. You could take this exact same plot, Manny, and you can take this exact same concept and every thing that happens in the show and just like write it better, make it more fun, make the characters more likable. The characters are all good, but they don't have fun. They don't like banter. There's no good dialogue. There's no jokes. I hate the show, Manny. I could go on and on about it, but I think that's all I really need to say.
But you know, it's funny. Like when you first brought it up, I was like searching up. I was I'm gonna watch this, and then
no. I love Godzilla, Manny. That's why I watched it. I've seen I love Shin Godzilla. I love the new movies. I want to watch those anime ones they got on Netflix. I didn't watch those 3 movies. Those will probably be better than this. I love Godzilla, and the ideas on display here are like really good, but they were just executed like horribly. And it's fucking insane because it's so well animated and so well directed. So, yeah, that's it. 2 out of 10. That's my show.
Damn, Ali. Yeah. You should probably just stick to watching like critically acclaimed shows.
Bro, I might. I'm glad I watched this though. Manny, you need to watch bad shit to give yourself perspective. You need to.
Look at my list. I've watched enough. I watched enough.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, dude. It's because like a lot of the bad shit I watched them weekly, and I knew they're bad, but I just fucking finished it anyway.
Yeah, but this was one of those things where I was like, it might get better, and a part of me is happy that I finished it, so I can like confidently say like, yeah, it is dog shit. Like, so.
Mm-hmm.
I won't make the same mistake next time. I'll just fast forward like each episode when I get to like episode 6 next time. Godzilla wasn't even in the fucking show. It's called Godzilla. 2 out of 10. That's it. All right, ping pong.
Yeah, fuck. Ping pong, dude. What a show.
Bro,
what a show.
Manny, it is like everything I love about Devilman is in that show. Like the directing is OD. The fucking, just think like, I don't even know where to start, bro. You go, because you were talking
I really don't know
about
where to start. I was saying Pecco. I relate to Pecco because me growing up playing soccer, like no flexing, no like I'm no lying, like no bullshit. Like I was a little ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
But mostly with my age, when I was watching Pecco, I was like, damn, he's just like me. Like literally, like from like kid all the way up to like high school. Like I was always like, no joke, no bullshit, like the best player on the team. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I was even good enough where like I got my dad and my coach told me to play for my older brother's team, So I was playing with kids like 2 years older than me
Yeah.
and shit like that. But yeah, but his journey, how like at the start, like he's casually like better than everyone. He's just like talented, right?
Yeah.
You know, everyone's training hard, and then when he loses to the Chinese guy, first off,
Yeah.
the Chinese guy speaks Chinese in the dub.
Yes, and yeah, Manny! I was thinking the exact same thing, Manny! No fucking excuses! Vinland Saga is ass! No excuses! Oh my god. No fucking excuses. Oh, Manny. We were talking about this last time.
I'm telling you, once I saw him speaking Chinese, I was like, I can't wait to talk to Ali about this one.
No, I said the same thing to you. I was like, bro, and he speaks Chinese the whole series. And I watched it subbed, and he was like, they had Japanese like subtitles for him, like whenever he like talked Chinese. And it really adds to the show. It adds to the show whenever characters will react. And I switched to the dub. I was just like, does he speak Chinese in the dub too? He speaks Chinese in the dub too. It was awesome.
Dude, he was great.
Yeah.
He was great. Look, we're going to hold off. Like, I was saying Peko, like, so talented for me. But then he lost. He got skunked by the Chinese dude. And then, like, he lost his, like, he also lost to the childhood guy, the bald guy. And, like, he lost his motivation.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
he got fat,
like, smoking, and he got chubby.
Yeah,
just not giving a fuck. For me, like I'm like when he went through that little skunk of like no motivation, I literally went through the same thing with soccer. Like literally, I went through the same thing. So when I saw it, it was like I went through the same thing, but I didn't fly like they did in the show.
Yeah,
like I lost all my motivation. I just stopped playing soccer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what I was thinking about when I was watching the show. I go like he came back. You know. Like I always think about this. Imagine if I kept playing soccer, but like he was literally me that didn't come back. You know, like so Peko was like incredible for me. Like I loved watching him.
Yeah, he
was great.
I ended the show, and I always have like a honeymoon phase when I end a show where like I think like this is the best show of all time, and I was literally thinking to myself, Pekko's the best character in anime. Like I was really feeling that like in the ending, like he's awesome. He was I thought he was the bad guy. I thought he was gonna be a bad guy when the show started because he's like
yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, and like. Because
in the Chinese guy was gonna be a bad guy.
Yeah, in the intro, it really contextualized it as like I'm like the smartass, like I'm really good and you suck, and I kind of saw his character as like possibly like I'm gonna be rude if I want to be rude, like I don't really consider other people's feelings, and like based on like the opening, like the animation in the opening, he has this like really evil smile where like he like throws a ping pong ball down and grabs it and he's like I'm like, oh fuck, this thing is evil. But like I love how my interpretation of him was recontextualized throughout the show, you know, like that evil smile is like a good smile, like by the end of it I'm like Pekka. I love him so much. He's easily my favorite character as well.
Pekka is good. I love his dialogue with the main character. I forgot his name.
Smile.
Yeah, like I remember just the whole flying thing, you know.
Yeah,
it was like
it's a very it's a very like symbolic show. Like there's a lot of like analogies. Yeah,
and I like how like Smile was like he was like you saying Pekka was his hero. Mm-hmm. I remember like before, I forgot what he said, but before they walked out, before they like fought, he said something. He said some good shit. I forgot what he said.
Damn. When are you talking about?
Like right before they fought, he said something about Pekka being his hero. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fucking watch it again.
I didn't know if like it was said from Pekko's perspective, like Pekko was saying it to the granny person, and like Because I like the way the show does it. They show you the flashback when they're like kids, and Peko is like dressed up as the hero, but you don't know that it's Peko. And then at the end, when you see it's Peko, it's like a reveal. It's like, oh, and it's like, oh, this was the conversation, and just everything, like everything does a really good job at making sense like near the end. And the concept of like the hero appears kind of thing, and like the video game, it's not just with those two. It's also with like the bald guy. I like how everybody else like has an arc in this show. Every character matters, even if they aren't like super popular.
And the Chinese dude I think he had a great story too.
Bro, the Chinese dude's story was amazing. I love the Chinese guy's story. Yeah. I love how he just lost. Like, he just straight up lost. And it's like, oh, what's he going to do now? He's going to get vengeance? And I love the conversation he has outside with the guy where it's like your life starts now. Yeah. It was so, like, sad. It was so sad, but then he found value in his friends, like, after that, when his mom came.
You know, this is what Alexander said, too. He's like, the show is, like, depressing, but it's not, you know, like,
yes
these people, like, they lose, like,
it challenges your perspective, because you think that you should like approach things with this like, I'm a fucking hardo and I practice all the time and like this is my dream, but it's not really about that. Like, you know, you see Dragon do that, and Dragon's like depressed the whole show, right? What's his name, Ryuji? I think that's his name, the bald dude from the evil ping pong school. There's that guy, and he's like depressed the entire. He's depressed the whole show.
The evil ping pong.
And yeah, like I think it's just about, I don't know, just like loving what you do, like at its simplest, and understanding that, you know, not everybody can do everything, and like don't force yourself to do something that you can't do. It was
like even the other bald dude, the childhood friend that Peko grew up with.
Yeah, Akuma.
Peko, when he lost, and he just came to terms. He was just like, yo, no matter how hard I train, he's just more talented than me. And it's like, it's so true, you know, like it's so true, like especially in sports, like no matter how hard you train, like you're not gonna be LeBron, you're not gonna be like Ronaldo, Messi. Like it's so sad to think about, but it's like it is what it is, you know. And he came to terms with it. He was like, no matter what, how hard he was like, I read every ping pong book, I read all these books, I trained so hard, and he just loses. It's just like, no matter how hard I try, like people are just like more talented than me, you know. And I was like, damn, that shit is just so fucking true, you know.
I wanted to ask you about that, because I've never played sports, and I was questioning that the whole time, because I never had that like perspective on things of like, oh, no matter how hard I try, there are some things I won't be able to do. But this show like is very, very, very consistent with that ideology. There's like a side character in the show that's like, if I practice hard, can I be like Tsukimoto? And the Chinese guy is like, every single time he's like, nah, no. Like you will never be like him. And I'm like, holy shit, like I've never seen a show be so true to like this point that it's making.
It's so true, like especially for me playing sports. Like this thing I was telling you, like this, like it doesn't matter what you do, how hard you try, how hard you study, you will never ever be this guy.
Yeah.
And it's like these that type of thing you just don't see in anime, you know, like
you see
like the hard working guy comes out on top, right?
Yeah.
But realistically, like, yo, this guy is just better than you for no reason. That's it. You feel me? Like, I love seeing it. I love that.
Yeah,
it's
that
crazy,
makes sense.
like,
some people
honestly.
just like are instinctually more in tune, not because of, it's just like their brain, like they just react better to like certain things than most people, you know. Like some people might just like, no matter how hard you train, some people just might be able to play like shooting games better, like Call of Duty or something. Some people just might be just naturally more attuned to like fighting games, and that's okay, you know. It's just like not your thing.
Yeah, like it's just so real, like.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
It's
It's
a
crazy
very
to see in like anime.
It is. On Funimation, they had it categorized as they said sports anime, but they also said psychological, and I was like, yeah, that really is what this anime is. And it's
Yeah,
very like it's very Devilman-y in that sense. That's like what I loved about Devilman and all the other stuff that Masaki Yuasa and this like studio has worked on. So it reminded me a lot of Devilman, and like immediately that is like a selling point for me. Just
mhm.
just in terms of what the story is about, and I don't know. I think of love like when I think of this series. Just like love what you do. Don't do like stuff that you don't want to do. The main character reminded me a lot of the guy from Evangelion. I didn't finish Evangelion. I only watched like the first 5 episodes, but there's in Evangelion, I don't even remember the main character's name, but the kid, there's like a scene where he's just like on his like MP3 player in the train, and he's just like replaying the same song over and over again because he's just depressed and he wants to distract himself from reality, and he doesn't even care about the fact that he's playing the same song. He doesn't like want to talk to people. He closes himself off, and that's like what the main character does. He's like, there's like a line where he's like, I will gladly just pleasure myself until I die.
Mhm.
Like that's all my life is. And that's why he doesn't smile. And then like the main character teaches him to smile by the end. Like this is a show that I'm gonna have to like rewatch because like I don't fully like get every single thing that it's like trying to say. I don't fully like digest it. And that's what I love. I love shows that like you can like derive value from more than once. Like if you watch it, Devilman's that kind of show too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
the main character is really good, and I see you get the Devilman comparisons. Like the main character, like it's good because like he saw Peko as a hero, chant my name 3 times and the hero appears, and then he sees like I think he like when the smile doesn't perceive Peko as the hero no more. That's when he's like starts questioning like ping pong. He's been like, "What's the point?" He's always like, "What's the point of this? What's the point of this?"
Yeah.
Or saying stuff like that, and
Yeah.
like he saw like Peko get skunked,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like him losing his hero because like I feel like that made him like lose like
Just made him not
the
want
love.
to like the
Yeah,
love for the sport. No one had the love for the sport in the entire show. Like even Peko.
yeah, no, yeah.
Throughout the whole thing, like everyone was just like, I gotta go. I gotta be the best. And then it like everyone had to go through an arc as a result of that mentality, that perspective. Even like the I feel like the coaches kind of,
The bad guy.
Um,
Huh? Oh, I kind of forgot about the coaches that he went through.
yeah.
Like the whole flying thing. Like I remember
Yeah.
that scene where like they have the coach with the butterfly wings in the locker room.
Yeah, yeah. I love how Alexander talked about that. He like reminded me when I watched like the video. I was like, yeah. That one was really good. I love how like that backstory gets like recontextualized through the ending of the show. Like this is
Mm.
I love I don't want to like get off the topic of these characters, but I love the final battle in the show. It's very good and very well executed.
Also, I do agree.
Yeah. I love all the characters in the show though.
You can see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This here, you know what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, the final battles. It was great because I really didn't know who was gonna win. Because
Yeah.
we was talking about Peko having his knee injury. His coach was like, "Would you be able to go all out against like your injured friend?" And his point of view, like, "Would you go all out against your like injured hero?"
Yeah. Exactly. Hero has no weak points.
Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
Peko won, and I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, and the way that scene was like, the way that scene was like executed, cause like it's I understand that ability. I don't really play sports, but I understand the ability to just like push through a pain that you feel is like not even there. Like that there is a like human limitation that can be surpassed just through like this mental fortitude. And Pekko's able to surpass that because it's like I'm not really trying to like my motivation to win is not to be the best. I'm doing it because I love the sport and I'm compassionate of the person that I'm playing against, and I need to do this for their best of interest. I need to show them how much I love the sport. And if I disrespect the game, or if I like give up, or if I half-ass it, or if I let this injury get in the way of that, then I won't be able to do that. So like, I love how they deliver it where it's like, I am going to make it so that it hurts his leg the most. And he powers through it so hard that he's able to. I love when the dude, like, Smile, jumps over, like, the fence and he successfully hits the ball. And then it goes from black and white back to color, where Pekko's like, oh no, Smile got hurt. But Pekko's like, I cannot not focus on this game. Smile, get up! And he hits the ball, and Smile, like, he runs back to the thing. It's so like hype as fuck, because you're like, let's go! Because it's like, because that moment is like Smile like slowly realizing like, I love ping pong. Like he's getting back into it kind of.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
That's the hero appears, right?
Yes, the hero appears.
Oh,
and
God.
I love the way Alexander like put it in his video. I didn't even really think about it this way, but when the hero appears for Ryuji, I think that's his name. I might be getting that wrong. But when hero appears for bald ping pong guy, the evil guy. When he's fighting Pekko, it's really cool because near the, because the way they show it in the thing, it's like he grew his own wings. Like the hero didn't like carry him. The hero taught him how to fly, right? Like that's like the wings. I really liked how Alexander put it. And there's a lot more shit in that show. Alexander really just kind of scratched the surface with his video. He didn't go too deep into like all the other characters. But yeah, I loved it.
I know. He also did that part about the Chinese dude, and you know how like his wings was like the plane flying away, or him like not going back to China, you know? Because the thing I love about the Chinese guy, like I like.
Yo, give me 1 second, Manny. Give me 1 second. I got
kicked off. Oh, yeah.
Yo, Manny, can you give me like 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure. Just call me back.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
All right, cool. No, I like TikTok. Like the anime community on TikTok is
good.
Very large.
Yeah.
It's large. I feel like, Ali, I'm being so serious. I got 600 followers on TikTok from posting shitty Dragon Ball memes in a week. And what I've noticed on TikTok, people who speak about anime show their face, who show a bit of editing and quality, like your videos.
Yeah.
Usually, they all have like 100K followers plus. Someone else like millions. I feel like you, with your style of video, your quality, you can easily blow up on TikTok. I want you to try it so bad. You can literally just pick a show, 1 minute review, boom.
Yeah. I think
I posted a meme and they got like 30,000 views. And I put no effort into the meme.
If I were to make a TikTok, I would put clips from my videos in the TikTok, and those would be the TikToks. And then I'd say, if you want more of this, watch the full video. Because I have like TikTok level jokes, like that I have ideas for it to put in the full video, and that's what I would do if I did that. Because
do it.
Yeah, I'll consider that. I got a lot of shit to talk about.
I like I said, like I did TikTok for a week, got 600 followers. I got like 2 videos with 30,000 views, bunch thousands, 10,000. Like, it was like, damn, this is really easy.
Yeah. Lewis has a TikTok, and Lewis be fucking doing that shit all the time. He be getting a bunch of views. my YouTube is like Lewis's TikTok. Like that's like his thing that he focuses on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. We can continue.
Real quick, this is the TikTok I posted. It got 38,000 views, 8,000 likes, 1.5 thousand comments. It was it says I said it was like Naruto fans when they realized Piccolo solos their verse, and it was just this dude crying, right? But everyone in the comments are like, gotcha.
Send it to me through Discord. Send it to me in this chat, if you can.
Let me see.
But
I don't think that's an option on TikTok.
Oh, I fucking love Pong so much. There's no share button and then like just copy link. It's not possible.
I think I just did it. Hold on.
I fucking love ping pong. Bro, I didn't like the opening in the beginning, and then when I watched it again, I was like, as the show went on, I liked it more, and I was like, ah, so good, such a good opening.
I sent you the link.
Let me see.
It's funny because like those 1,500 people who commented, most of them are just saying like facts, and people are like actually like debating like if Piccolo can do it. I just do it as a meme.
I told my boy go like 10 blunts for.
Oh wow, this is really simple. This is like a super simple thing. Holy shit. Thank God you can look at TikToks on desktop. You can't do that with Snapchat. It's really annoying. Okay. Yeah, maybe I gotta send you some of Lewis's TikToks. But
no, I follow him.
Okay.
I see the ridiculousness.
Yeah. I don't know what else. We were talking about the final battle in ping pong. I remember this, and we were talking about the characters.
I just seen a clip of it. When there was the final battle, he was having flashbacks of like Peko saving him from the locker he locked himself in.
Yeah.
And then
it's funny. You relate with Peko. I relate with Smile. Like that's the character that I was connecting with like the whole time, and I was like, yes, like that's because that's how I was in like 5th grade. I've like people would be playing sports, people would be doing things, and I would just be like in the corner, sitting down, quiet as fuck, because I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to have any negative interactions and get any like more negative experiences, so I would just close myself off. But so I liked seeing his whole arc transpire throughout the show and that breakdown of his character. Yeah, I fucking with it a lot.
I was saying I see what you mean, but I was saying when Peko saved him from the locker, he was like, he's saying blood. You know, they read that little book about blood and human stuff, and it was like saying blood tastes like iron.
Yeah,
like we're not robots. And then like and then like while in the last battle when they're fighting, it shows like
it shows his robot form. Are you gonna talk about that? Like break apart,
like breaking out his,
and it shows like his human side. I loved that like reincorporation near the end. That was awesome.
And then that's when he flies into the railing, and he's like, "Smile!" The ball's in the sky. He gets up.
Yes. Oh, that was so good.
That was good.
That was
and also,
amazing.
before that, I was talking about the Chinese dude. His style, like his way of portraying like wings or flying, was the plane going to China, which he didn't go on. You know, like he went through that journey trying to go back to China. His goal was, I gotta smack all these Japanese fucks and go back to China.
Yeah.
I liked his goal. I liked it. And then like it's like a realistic goal. And then like he loses and he looks up in the plane.
Yeah. Give me 1 second, Manny. Give me 1 second.
The hero appears.
The hero appears. Okay, I can hear you. All right, go ahead. You can speak normally now.
Yeah, I was saying I like the Chinese guy, like his version of wings. It's like the plane leaving Japan, and he just looks up and like you just started now. Yeah, honestly, like I kind of I want to like that's why I want to like kind of rewatch the show.
It's
I
a
feel like
show I
missed a
need
lot.
to rewatch. I need to watch it again at some point in time, and
So,
understand like the things that it's trying to say more. Because some of the arcs I
yeah,
don't fully grasp, like every beat of like every moment and how every character feels in every moment, and like what I should understand about each given scene. And I like that. I think that was kind of intentional. I think it's a kind of complicated show and it doesn't explain everything to you, so you have to kind of like piece some things together yourself. And that's why I love Devilman so much, because Devilman like
mhm.
doesn't hold your hand the entire time. Um, yeah, and I love the fucking animation in this show. I love how it's directed. Think about the title, Manny. Ping Pong, the animation. The animation is in the title. Like no other anime does that. When you call your thing the animation, that's like such a flex. You're saying like, yeah, this is the fucking true adaptation of this manga that we care about. And the way that they do the panels where they show like multiple things happening at the same time
Yeah,
in
like
like a
a
manga panel
manga
format,
style.
that
Yeah,
like that when you are reading a manga, there are some things that you cannot translate into an anime by just having it like cut and paste, like every single panel just be its own scene or its own shot. Sometimes the way that panels are constructed in a manga, and like the timing of each of them and how that information is conveyed through like manga panels, is the only way to communicate the things that you want to communicate, like the way that you experience it in that manga format. It's not reflected perfectly if you just use every panel like it's its own scene. So this show uses panels like as a piece of the scene, like a shot in the frame. So it'll cut to like, it'll have like one side panel and then like another like panel pops up showing another character's reaction like at the same time as that guy. It's amazing. I've never seen, it's the best manga to anime adaptation, and it literally retains what the manga is delivering through anime, through timing and through like spacing of the frame of the image. It manages to do that in anime form. It's amazing. It is
it's
10.
beautiful. Like it's creative. It's unique.
Yeah.
It's super unique. You don't see this nowhere else.
I've never seen this animation style, and it's like,
No.
and that, if you look at the manga, it looks exactly like the manga. Like I was skimming through it and I'm like, oh, this is just the show. It's just like the same thing. And it's not even one of those things where you can say like the show is better than the manga. The show is the manga. It's Ping Pong, the animation. The animation. That's such a flex. You don't even call your show Ping Pong or like Eye Shield 21 or Haikyuu. You just call that shit Ping Pong, the title of the sport, and then you say the animation. You can't like make another ping pong anime without anyone else being like, it's not good at ping pong. Not good at ping pong. It's amazing, Manny. It's the best. It's one of the best anime I've ever seen. I can confidently say that. I love it. I can comfortably give this show a 10.
It comfortably breached my top 50. It's definitely one of the best stuff. Short, like 12-episode anime ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these characters, especially like it's cool because like the way I see it from like a sport, like me playing sports, and the way you see it,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. I love the ending. I love how everybody like basically like just has a happy ending. And the ending of this show is very similar to Mind Game, which is a movie by the same studio and the same director, Masaki Yuasa. And I think that's my favorite movie. And that's like the first thing that these guys ever did. And from that movie, that's where they like got their start, and they just like did all this other shit. But I think it's similar to all those things where it's like every character matters and everyone has their own journey and everyone does their own thing. And in Mind Game, it's kind of one of those things where like everybody leads like their own life like near the end, and everyone's life has value and every character is important. And so is Devilman. Even though in Devilman it ends bad and like everybody dies, but in Devilman like everyone has their own like arc and like it matters like where their story goes. So yeah, I love this series. There's so much to say, but I don't know if I have anything more to say. I love all the characters. I love the directing. I love the symbolism. I'm going to be fucking screaming the hero appears all the time. It's going to be my new thing. It's going to be our meme. I don't know. Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, also when Smile would hum, he would hum that. I didn't realize the first time, but when he was humming, it's Pecco's theme song.
Oh, really? I didn't I didn't even realize that. Fuck.
It's his fucking theme song, dude. He hums his theme song.
When you say theme song, like in the soundtrack of the show, he's humming Pecco's like theme in the show. I think
yes.
I could be wrong because I was listening to the soundtrack after I finished it because it was that fucking good. I think the name of Pecco's theme is just Hero Theme. I think that's just like the name of his song.
Yeah, I think so as well.
The guy who did the score for Ping Pong is the same guy who did the score for Devilman Crybaby.
Really?
I fucking love the soundtrack to Devilman. And he did the same thing for Ping Pong. The music in this show was great. I fucking love the music in this show, especially the final battle. And the guy who does the score for all these Science Saru Masaki Yuasa joints is doing the score for Axe Chainsaw Man. He's gonna do the soundtrack to Chainsaw Man, and I'm so fucking excited. It's gonna be lethal. It's gonna be amazing. Kensuke Ushio. He did the soundtrack for Japan Sinks, the Devilman Crybaby, and Ping Pong, and probably some other Science Saru joints, but he did those three. And I fucking love the Devilman soundtrack, and I love this soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't know he was doing. Yeah, I'm so excited for Chainsaw Man. Like that. For Chainsaw Man, I'm going in blind, so I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I want to. The manga is like out of stock, like the physical prints. Like you can't get them anywhere. I'm like, fuck, this is popular. Like this is the new thing. This is cool.
The trailer got 2 million views in the first like 11 hours.
Yeah.
It's huge on TikTok. I see everyone on TikTok. But yeah, like I said with the ping pong thing, like fucking, I remember too, like Smile came up with the theme.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he came up with the theme when they was kids.
Yeah.
And then Pecco like doesn't recognize the song at all.
Yeah.
I see that it's like, he doesn't remember the song. It's like him not. It's like him losing sight of his like his love for ping pong too.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I didn't notice it the first time, but it's so cool. It's the same thing. He hums the same thing. It's so cool, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's what I fucking love about these shows. They're so much more thoughtful, and they care so much more than
it's so thoughtful, bro.
Than other anime.
It's so thoughtful.
It automatically gets points for having the Chinese guy talk Chinese.
I was sold. I was sold at that point.
Oh my god. It feels so human. All the characters feel so real. It's such a fun, thoughtful, careful show.
Dude, it was good. Even the Chinese dude, he was like, when they went to his school to play,
mm-hmm.
and then the Chinese dude was like, he said whatever in Chinese, and then Pecco turned around, he's like, he doesn't speak Chinese, and then the Chinese dude was like, he understood what I said.
Yeah.
It makes the show that much better. Like, yo, whenever this guy's talking, you remember.
Yes.
You remember his goals, like,
mm-hmm.
he's fucking Chinese.
Yeah.
And no one understands him.
Exactly.
It makes it so much fucking better. It's so thoughtful. They gave a fuck, bro.
They did. Cared, bro. They did. This is why I don't really watch anime anymore, Manny. Because I don't feel like there's a lot of shows like this. I don't feel like there's a lot of shows that like care as much as this show does. I might have to watch Japan Sinks 2020 after this, because that's like the next show they did after Devilman. I'm like, all right, I think I'm gonna watch that. So I might watch that. That might be my next thing. I don't know. I don't really know if I have anything more to say. Every single character is good. Every single character is great. Soundtrack's good. Directing is amazing. Masaki Yuasa is my favorite director. There's this thing that they do in all their movies, in every one of their animes. They do this like zoom where like it's 2D and it's clearly 2D and it's like clearly not, it's still animated and stuff, but they do this zoom where it like zooms in or zooms out of a character and it makes them look like three-dimensional even though they're drawn 2D. I'm like, what the fuck? How do they do that? They did it in Devilman. They do it in Night is Short, Walk On Girl. They did it a bunch in Mind Game. And they do it a bunch in this. It happens all the fucking time. And I'm like, what? And it looks so good. Great animation. I don't even really have anything else to say. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's creative. It's better than most anime. 10.
Ping pong?
Yeah.
It just, I'm just reading some more things. I'm like, this is another thing. Like, when he, I just read this right now.
Take your time.
And I read it. Like, when he was versing Wenge, the Chinese dude, or Kong,
yeah,
he was humming the theme song. But then, like, because he was just having, I guess he was having fun. And then, mid-match, he hears, like, his coach chew, like, his coach, like, scolds fucking the Chinese dude.
Yeah.
And then, like, he stops humming. And that's when, like, Kong catches up again to the score.
Yeah.
And then he was like, why? Like, he goes back to the thing. Was like, why am I taking this so seriously? You know, it's like,
yeah.
It says right here, like, the humming stops. He has a sudden shift, and the music accompanies the clatter stuff.
Yeah.
Claustrophobic zoom. Claustrophobic zoom.
Yes.
And then he says, Smile's not having fun no more. Immediately, Smile loses his drive and gets sloppy. And at this point, Smile doesn't care about winning.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I caught that. I didn't catch that. I was wondering. I remember this because I remember when
I would
Kong
argue
was
that you
catching
weren't
up.
supposed to know it until the end. Maybe
That's
I'm
true.
wrong, but like I think that you were supposed to hear the theme song at the end, like hear the actual song and be like, oh fuck, because I think that's the only time you hear like the real song,
I think so too.
like
Yeah.
in the final battle. So you're like, oh shit, that's like the actual song that he's been humming the whole time. So this is why you have to like rewatch the show. They do this intentionally. They do stuff like that intentionally so that if you were to watch it again, you gain like something new and you notice these things. Yeah.
I'm just gonna watch this clip real quick.
Take your time.
Yeah, he looks at his coach and stops on.
Yeah, I love how they use the robot sounds when he's like fighting like a robot, like during some of the scenes. Sometimes they don't even show the robot transformation. They just play the sound effect of like a and it's supposed to deliver that. I fucking love this show, man. There's so much more to talk about. And maybe it'll have to wait till like a different day. Cause I don't have like a lot to say right now. I was going to take notes. I was going to like
Dude, I wish I took notes. I'm gonna start taking notes.
Try and take notes, but bro, there was so much to digest. I just like took my phone, I turned it off, I put it down. I'm like, let me just experience this. Let me just like vibe with it, and then like on a rewatch, I will I'll understand it more. Immediately when I finish the show, Manny, I watched the Alexander video.
Yeah,
That's
I did that too when I got home from work. He made 2 videos. I only seen one.
Yeah, I watched the newer one. I assumed the newer one would be better than the older one.
Yeah, the normal one. Alexander's he's such a goat, man.
Yeah, he's very thoughtful. He's very smart, and he knows how to articulate himself very well. His videos are very good. Very good storytelling through his editing. I love Alexander, and I love Ping Pong. I love this show.
Yeah.
And
Ping Pong was good. Like I finished it in one morning.
Yeah. Bro, it's a show that like you watch like back to back, and you're like, I need to see the next episode. I watched it all today. I think I watched 2 episodes last night, and then I watched the rest of it today. It was very good. Very good.
Yeah, his theme comes on when he's versing evil bald guy, because it's saying like when he started training again, the theme wasn't playing for him because he had one thing missing, right?
Yeah.
Then once he realized he was having fun against the dude,
yeah,
and he was losing, he was losing, but he realized he was having fun.
mm-hmm.
Then the theme starts playing.
Yeah.
And then he fucking wins again. He wins.
Yeah.
And that's when he fucking changes the bald guy's head about.
Yeah. I love how the dude. I love the arc of the guy that he beats. No, what happened to the bald guy with the glasses? Why did he stop? No, he fought Tsukimoto, and then Tsukimoto was like, you just suck, and you will never be good. I love his arc. I love how he grows out his hair, and he gets like a girlfriend, and then he like saves a dude from like drowning or whatever. I love his whole thing.
Dude,
awesome.
he has like the most realistic
arc
thing in the whole show.
Yeah.
So like, yo.
There are so many conversations in the show that I don't understand the full meaning of. Like when the dude went to the bathroom and was like, what do you play for? Like when he was talking to Ryuji, I think.
Yeah. I know the scene talking about.
And he did,
I was confused with that scene too.
I was confused at that scene, but I think, and just saying it now, that question is asked a lot throughout the series, and I think the right answer is like, you should play for fun, and you should play for yourself. Like you shouldn't like play for the glory or for your team or. Actually, no, I take that back. I think the right answer is you should play for your opponent, because that's what Peko does. Peko plays in consideration for the person he's playing against. Even in the end credit, not the end credits, but like the last episode, he's like, "Hey, I love you." Like when he's at the like final like exams, like or he's doing like tournaments in China or whatever. He's like, "Man, I love you. Get ready." I fucking love that. Yeah, I wish I knew the sport so that I would understand the fights more, because it was it didn't try to like teach you how ping pong worked. It was just kind of like,
not at all.
It was just kind of like, yo, it's ping pong, like, whatever. But it was super detailed, and like everybody had like different coded
paddles. Yeah, I didn't like. Yeah, I don't know ping pong either. So whenever they talked about paddles, I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. It would. I feel like if you like ping pong and you actually care about the sport, you're gonna like nerdgasm over this fucking show. You're gonna be like, he's using the paddle with the.
I used the same paddle.
Exactly. Yeah. It's really good. It's very
good,
realistic.
bro.
I like that it wasn't. It's a realistic, super grounded show, but I like that it gets like a little goofy sometimes. I like that like some unrealistic shit happens in this show. It like in the middle of like the fights and stuff, and like just like the school that is the ping pong school. I think it's mad
Yeah.
funny how like they like have these purple shoes and they have this fucking
They go
gym.
ball.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
It's crazy because it also just brings up the fact that like these guys had all this equipment and just still lost. You know, they had all the good shit.
Exactly.
Like they were saying that this is the best school for ping pong. Blah blah blah. You still lost. It's like
Yeah, because it's not about how hard you work. It's about the fact that you love the game and that you enjoy what you're doing. You can grind as much as you want, but if you don't give a shit about what you're doing, then you're not going to have the same vigor as the other guy. You're not going to have the same drive, so it's not going to matter. The drive to be the best is not the same as the drive to do what you like.
I think it's like the show has a lot to do with like conviction, like so whoever like had like the strongest conviction usually won the battle.
Mm-hmm.
That goes in hand in hand with like enjoying the game as well.
Yeah. What does conviction mean?
It's like a hard belief in something.
Yeah.
Or a firm belief.
Yeah. I don't know, cause yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that does make sense. Yeah, but like in the end, yeah, no, you're right. Conviction. The dude Ryuji had a really strong conviction in his belief, but he was just like, I don't know. I guess no matter how, I guess that belief wasn't stronger than Pecco's belief.
Yeah.
Like it didn't matter how strong he believed in that. The fact that he was wrong was just like it was never going to bring him to the heights that the other guy had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like.
Yeah, because they all definitely had like conviction on why they played.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they all had their reasons, and I like how all the reasons are different.
Yeah,
it shows you just a different perspective on like why are people competitive? Why do people play sports? Why do people do this thing?
Yeah, I like how
it's so interesting.
I like how everyone in this show really tries their best, and like these are all archetypes that are like very unique and that a lot of people who play sports can like really relate to. But there's always like those people that are just kind of lazy. They don't really like put in their full effort, and it's just kind of like whatever. And I guess that is Pecco's arc in the beginning. But I was gonna say that like I like that no character in the show is just that character. I like that no one in the show is like the guy that didn't really care and just like is just coasting by. There are characters like that in the show, but it's like not about them, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was that guy. I didn't give a shit when I was like doing track. So, and I quit, and I was super happy when I quit. Yeah. So it's awesome. Everyone should watch this show. Everyone, even if you aren't into anime, honestly, it's that good.
I agree. I feel like everyone should watch the show, but it's like I feel like every athlete should watch this show.
Yes.
And even not like, you know, like it's the questions they ask is like, yo, even Smile was just like he's like, what's the point of giving ping pong your all? Like, what's the point of this?
Yeah.
What's the point of this?
Mm-hmm. I love how
I like it. I like how he said it in English.
Yeah.
What's the point of this?
What's the point of this? I love whenever the guy talks. Hello, everybody. That's why I love. That's why like I really care about like when subs do it right, because sometimes characters talk in English and it's like part of like the joke, or it's like part of the context of the scene that they just like said that line in English, but it doesn't like make a lot of sense if you watch the dub.
It makes absolutely no sense, and it will completely go over your head because you watched the dub over the English.
Exactly. Yeah, and I would switch to the dub periodically just to, like, see how it is, and I'd be like, man, this is not as good as the sub. It's just like this is one of those shows where the Japanese like voice acting is spectacular over the dub. Yeah. Man. 10 out of 10.
After this, I want to watch Alexander's videos. I
Yeah.
want to watch both of them.
He only did 2. He only did 2 on Ping Pong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched 1, and I might need to make my own video because Alexander's shit just scratched the surface. There's so much more to unpack from this series. There's so much more to derive, but I'll probably make that video if I watch it again and I dedicate more time to it. I want to make one on Devilman though. Devilman, Berserk, and Ping Pong.
You should.
And Children of the Sea, bro. Ping Pong is in the same vein as like obviously Devilman, but it reminds me a lot of Children of the Sea and Akira too, because it's one of those series that like I like shows that are vague and they like you figure it out, bitch. Like I'm not gonna explain this to you, and I love shit like that. I love when I have to work to like a show.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
So hopefully I'll do that eventually. Hopefully I'll make that video one of these days. Peko is my favorite character. I love Peko. I love all the characters.
Peko
I love how the fight scene doesn't like finish. Like it cuts like once the purpose of the final fight scene has been fulfilled, like narratively, where it's like you see Smile actually smile and like he's completed his arc and he like learned to enjoy the game. It just like cuts to the future and it's like the last scene in the show, you know, and you get to see everybody's ending. You get to see where everybody goes.
It further drives the point that the show's not about ping pong.
Yeah.
It's not about ping pong.
It isn't. The ending of the show is him throwing the paddle into the ocean. And it's not even like a sad thing. It's like, all right, you can live your life. And ping pong helps you learn that. You know, you don't need to be the best. That's not what matters. But, like, it helped. It really isn't about ping pong.
No, the fact that you brought that up, because it's clear that the show's... It's really not about ping pong from the start, but then like the fact that they don't show the final like battle because that's not what fucking matters.
Yes.
So skip that bullshit. This show is not about ping pong.
Yeah.
The show can be called anything else.
Yeah. That's exactly what happens in Devilman 2. They don't really show the entire final scene, and most of the final battle is just flashbacks to it. They edit it and they like choreograph it in a way where it's just the exact same thing happens in ping pong. Manny, Saki Yuasa does the fucking same thing for both of these shows. The ending is just like over like a piano or something, like a score. He just plays flashbacks from like when they were kids in tandem with like right now, and that's all Devilman was, where it was just showing like Akira and Rio playing like track like when they were kids, like in the middle of them fighting. And then this one, in the middle of them fighting right now, is like cutting back and forth between when they were kids and they were like fighting each other. And like the one in Devilman doesn't really show you the full thing. And it focuses more on like the scene like after Akira dies. And like, you know, flashbacks from like his past. They're very, very, very similar. And Mind Game has a very similar ending too. I love Masaki Yuasa. He's my favorite director. Anything he makes, he shits gold. I love Science Saru. I love this show. It's amazing. It's a fucking 10. It's a fucking 10. I don't get 10s often. I'm so happy I watched this show. Happy.
I'm so happy I watched it.
Man.
I watched it, I was like, I gotta call it, man.
Yeah.
Then I watched Inuyashiki to add on top of that.
Yeah, I'm glad I watched 2 shows. I'm gonna try and keep this going at least 2 every single.
Yeah, because last time I called you, I watched 4.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to match that this time. I was trying to like watch a bunch, but this was good. I'm glad we did this. I feel like if I watch another show, it's gonna have to be something just as short as these shows if we're gonna call like as soon as we are right now.
Right.
But I'll probably watch Beastars and Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid season 1.
I'm gonna finish Maid in the Abyss. You know about? Have you watched it or heard about it?
I've seen the anime, but there's movies that are like the next. It's like Mugen Train, like they're the next arc, like canon movies.
Oh yeah.
And I haven't seen those movies.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna finish the show, gonna watch Beastars because I like Beastars season 1.
Yes,
So.
I like Beastars season 1 too. Beastars is very good.
And
I didn't watch the trailer either.
Than I thought. Huh?
I didn't watch the trailer for Beastars season 2 either. I'm going in blind.
Yeah, I'm so blind, but this Beastars season 2 came out 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
The season that came out was one of the greatest anime seasons of my life. Like,
really,
such an incredible season, such a stacked season of incredible shows.
Bro, I don't even pay attention to anime that come out each season because like it's too stressful to watch like 6 things at the same time for me.
It is.
I love watching Anime Weekly, but I cannot be watching like 7 things at the same time because after a while I just don't care. If one show falls off, if one show has like one bad episode, I'm like, I don't want to watch this anymore. Like it's a chore for me to like tune in next week if my attention's not being like grabbed.
But here, you gotta hear me out on this one, bro. But like this season, okay, one, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
We don't have to say nothing about that.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows. It's the best show. One of the best shows ever for me.
I think it's one of the best shows ever.
Told you that one romance show. I actually did it right.
Wait,
It's Promised Neverland.
what was the second one? Say the second one.
Hurry Mia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Then it's Promised Neverland season 2. That sucked. But there was Stone Wars. Stone Wars is great.
Mm-hmm.
They had the Jobless Reincarnation, the new Isekai. I told you the second best Isekai ever.
What's
But
it
hold
called?
on. Jobless Reincarnation.
Okay.
When I tell you it's quality, it's a quality Isekai, bro.
Okay.
Not only that, that's 5 shows. That's 4 shows. 5 shows. And then guess what? ReZero season 2. That's 6 shows.
Yeah.
Then Beastars. That's 7 shows.
Yeah.
That's 7 heavy hitters
Yeah.
in one season.
That doesn't happen too often.
Dude, and plus, look, even if I don't watch the shows, but if you watch Reincarnated Silent, that also came out.
Yeah.
And that Quintessential also came out. So
Yeah.
if you like that. That's 9 shows. So you're like,
Yeah.
it's an incredible season.
That's good because I don't like playing the season game because I want to watch new things. I don't want to just like watch season 2s and 3s and have that be all I'm driving on. I want to like I want a show to like come out and just like blow everyone's mind. Those are the best things. Like when Megalobox drops and people are like, "What the fuck is that?" Oh fuck! Like those are the best type of shows.
Bro, that's what freaking Jujutsu Kaisen did. I know Jujutsu Kaisen, like the manga was already big.
Yeah.
But seasonal, like it blew like everyone out. Like it was
Bro, the
so
manga
good.
wasn't even like it was not as big as the other ones. Like people didn't talk about Jujutsu Kaisen the same way they talked about like My Hero or Black Clover or fucking
Exactly.
So,
I didn't
or
really hear
even
about
Demon
it.
Slayer.
The anime.
It was just one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's a manga, it's good. And then when the anime came out, people were like, oh fuck, it's really good. So it was
It's
awesome.
so good that it's so high. I think it's like in my top 20.
Yeah.
It's so good. Like that shit is so good.
Yeah.
But this season right now is trash. There's no shows. There's actually no shows I'm watching this season. That's like the first time ever.
Have you considered watching Wonder Egg Priority?
Dude, it looks so interesting. It really does. And that also came out the season that everything else came out.
The animation looks really good, and people have like recommended it. So I don't know.
It looks interesting.
I think it's done.
Really
I think it's only 13 episodes, so I might watch
it.
it.
It is done. It has an 8.02 on MyAnimeList.
Yeah. So I guess we'll watch whatever. I mean, we're both going to watch Beastars. So we both have Beastars to talk about. And then the second thing, I don't know if you want to do the thing that we usually do where we just watch a random thing and then we just like talk about it, or if you want to like pick something that we can both talk about. It's up to you.
I'll be down to do that. With Wonder Egg.
Okay.
Every time I see Wonder Egg, I'm just like, it looks so interesting.
What looks? You talking about Wonder Egg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
I
after
need to
one,
watch.
like,
I need to watch Megalobox Manny. I don't know how long I can wait.
dude, honestly, for me, I think I'm gonna wait for the dub. I
Yeah.
think the dub's
I'll
good
wait for
enough for
you.
me.
I don't want to watch it before you. I will
I'm
wait.
5 episodes in, so you can get a little taste of season 2.
Yeah. Let me go to
I
my.
forgot I was gonna say though. Oh yeah, I also gotta watch To Your Eternity. To Your Eternity got an 8.6 on MyAnimeList. Damn,
It's not even over though.
I know.
We'll talk about it when it ends.
Vivi, have you heard of Vivia Floyd's I song?
Hmm?
I'll show you.
Say that one more time, Manny.
This show right here.
No. What the fuck is
It has
that?
it has an 8.5 on MyAnimeList, and it's 13 episodes.
That poster is not very enticing, Manny.
It's really not, but I've heard good things.
Okay.
And a good score on MyAnimeList. Not to check it out. Fruits Baskets has a 9. I heard that's one of the best for romance and stuff.
What?
Fruits Baskets.
Oh.
But that's
The
a
new
lot of
one or the
episodes,
old
though.
one or both?
No one.
Really? It seems like I don't know what kind of. I don't know if it's like it doesn't look like it has a story. It looks like an anime that has like a good concept and then they like fuck around each episode. I could be wrong though.
It's a slice of life, supernatural drama romance.
Okay. Interesting. Spell the name of the show. Vivi Fluorite Eyes Song.
Yeah.
Have you seen When They Cry? Higurashi When They Cry or something?
I haven't. No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know about it. Because that's also getting a new thing this season.
Yeah. That gets like there's a bunch. There's like 5.
I know there's an older one.
The older one is like the first one. Like whenever I see like top 10 anime lists, I always see that like sprinkled somewhere.
I know Glass Reflection, he had it on his like top 25 recommended. I remember that's how I found out about it.
Yeah. I'm going to watch a couple anime movies and I was going to try and watch Fate. That was the other thing that I was going to try and watch. But after Godzilla Singular Point, and after realizing how much of Fate I had to watch in order to get to Heaven's Feel, I was like, I can't do this. Like I started the first episode and I got 5 minutes in and they were just spamming exposition. They were just like the Holy Grail War and the fucking church and
wait, hold on. You talking about Fate? You talking about Fate Zero or?
I think it's Fate Zero. There's like 4 different series. I think there's
one
that's old.
Unlimited Blade Works.
There's Unlimited Blade Works. There's one with the crusty animation, and then there's one that's before Unlimited Blade Works, but it doesn't have crusty animation.
Yeah, that's Zero.
Okay, yeah, I tried. Yeah, Zero. I tried Zero.
Dude, I know. I've also watched the first episode, and I also noticed that it's all just a bunch of talking. And I was like, what is going on? I don't know how I feel about shows that just lay it out like that first episode.
It gives me the impression that you're supposed to watch the other one, and they're trying to make up for the fact that you didn't by just telling you everything right now. Like, I've tried to consume other pieces of Fate media, and that's what they do. They just spam this shit down your throat, and they just shove it down. Like, I've tried to play some of the video games. I've tried to, and that's exactly what they do in the games. I'm just like, holy shit. Fate is so huge. And I want to get into it. I want to say that I know it and that I like it.
Honestly, I heard this, if you just watch, this is what I'm just gonna watch Unlimited Blade Works because even though I'm not getting the full story, I heard that's enough. Honestly.
Okay, maybe I'll check that out then, because everybody was like, watch Zero first, and I'm like, I can't even.
Yeah,
I can't even.
honestly, if I like Unlimited Blade Works enough, I'll watch fucking Zero.
Yeah.
I don't mind watching like a prequel after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I should watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid now, like season 1 again right now, or if I should and then watch it weekly, or if I should watch all of it when it ends. I think I'm gonna watch season 1 now and then watch it weekly.
You should watch it weekly.
Yeah, watching it weekly is an experience that like I can never get back.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, and also Tokyo Revengers.
Is that gonna end?
You heard that, right? I think it's still going. I thought it was gonna end at episode 12, but I think it's still going. Episode 13 just dropped.
Bro,
and honestly, I'm happy because that show is actually doing pretty well.
You're watching it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't look very enticing. Like
It's pretty much erased with gangs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell me a middle-aged loser travels in time to his school years, and in order to save the love of his life from future doom, he must become the leader of a dreaded school gang. Oh, it really is erased with gangs. That's silly. Okay.
It's like it's kind of cool because like the gangs are kind of brutal. They're way more brutal than I thought.
Yeah. People were telling me that it gets like violent. The animation's nothing to like gawk at though.
It's absolutely not. The show is really just. It's really like, what is this main character gonna do about? How's he gonna take down this gang? Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, for a weekly show, it's doing pretty well for me.
All right. So we'll watch fucking Beastars and do you want to pick? Do you want to alternate each time? Like we pick a show, like you pick one and then I pick one. Beastars will be the show that came out that we talk about, and then we pick like our own show that you want to talk about.
Yeah, let's do that. Honestly, I want to watch the Tatsu.
Say that again.
All right. Tatsumi Galaxy.
Oh, you want to watch? You want to watch? Oh, damn. Okay, you want to get these Yuasa joints out the way?
Like I said, bro, critically acclaimed shows.
Yes. All right, I'm fucking down. I love Masaki Yuasa. I'll get these Yuasa shows.
I think. What is it on though? Oh, actually, no. I think
it's on Foundation.
Okay, I got. No, that show Mononoke I was talking about. I think I'm gonna watch that first.
Princess, the movie?
No, not that one. Mononoke, just the series.
Oh. How many episodes is that?
12. The show looks so cool.
It looks really cool. Let's watch that. Let's watch that next. I want to watch that.
I need to watch it.
I don't know what it's.
You know what's weird about this show too?
Yeah.
When I downloaded the episode on Crunchyroll, one episode is like 1.4 gigabytes. It's fucking weird. It's weird, Ollie.
Well, it says right here they're all 23 minutes. This looks really cool. I can't wait to watch
it. It looks so like the cover, the dude on the cover. He looks so sick, bro.
I gotta find out. It's not on anything though. You're gonna have to finesse to find this show.
What do you mean?
Like it's not on a streaming service. You have to buy it.
No, that's on Crunchyroll.
It is? It doesn't say that on IMDb. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Yeah, sometimes IMDb is wrong about that.
Fate Zero has a season 2?
Say that again.
Fate Zero has a season 2?
24 episodes. Some things.
Okay, they just split it. Okay.
Yeah.
Why does Fate have so many like different things?
If you watch the Maid in Abyss movie, I need to watch the Maid in Abyss movie. So make sure to tell me if you knew, because I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen. Watch out by it. Why does Fate have so many different things?
Because it's a gacha game.
Fate Grand Order,
Yeah,
Fate stand.
I think
Fate prototype.
I'm not even joking. I think that's why Fate is so popular, because it's a gacha game and because they have endless fucking money that they can do anything with. So they just make more series to like propel the brand. They make so many fucking video games too. There are so many Fate video games. It's weird. And they're like not bad by anime standards.
These names are so weird. I see the original Fate Stay Night, and I guess Unlimited Blade Works is the new version of it. Honestly, like Fate is such a big name in anime, and I'm so surprised I've gone so long without watching it.
Cause it's not good. It doesn't look good. It looks really basic and generic and like not fun.
Really, I think Unlimited Blade Works is gonna be alright.
I don't even know. I know it has good animation, and I know it's like really good, but like,
You just said it was bad.
huh?
You just said it sucks.
Bro, good animation does not mean it's a good show. That does not.
Oh,
That is not.
I thought you were talking about something else.
No. I was saying like, Fate. It's like an action show, but it's like also kind of a relationship show. I believe. I think that's like what it is. Because it's based off like a visual novel, so it's kind of like a Steins Gate-y thing where it's like, yeah, we have this like grand plot, but like it's also like this dude's trying to fuck this girl. Like I think that's
incredible.
And yeah, but
That's what I like to hear.
I know, but I don't really. And like it's really interesting though. The Fate series is like. It's based off like one game, and that one game is like a visual novel game where you can like get into relationships with like the different female characters.
Oh, it's one of those games.
Yeah, and each series covers each different route that you can go down. So 1 is about like one girl, like 0 is about one girl, Unlimited Blade Works is about another, and Heaven's Feel movies are about like the last one. And people say like Heaven's Feel is like the darkest part in like the darkest route that you can take like in the game.
Interesting.
That's why that one has like all the fight scenes, and like Saber's evil in that one. So
what is this? Saber's evil in that one? That's actually kind of
she
cool.
looks evil. She's got like red eyes and shit.
Red eyes, that's the selling point.
Yeah, Manny, let's watch this one next. Mononoke.
I'm interested, dude. It looks so cool.
I'm really excited to watch it.
Have you ever seen this show before?
I've heard of it.
No, this show.
Shiguang Daily Ren. The fuck?
I'm just looking at the top anime list on MyAnimeList, and it's like fucking 24. It's like 21. I've never heard of it. 11 episodes. Ali, you might have to watch it.
Instead of this one?
I want to watch Monogatari too.
Is this?
There's a Monogatari that's so good, and you can't even find it nowhere. That hurts.
Yeah, it sucks. I don't even know if it's a show that gets like a Blu-ray release. So I don't even know if it's one of those shows that you can buy the Blu-ray for.
Made in Abyss is 43rd. Wow. And the movie is 44th.
That's really what on like MyAnimeList like top best anime.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the top. Actually, I want to sometime in my life I have to rewatch Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yeah, me too. I need to watch the first one, and then I feel like I don't remember anything about it. Like I don't remember the show at all.
I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I missed something in the show.
While watching it? Yeah.
Yeah, Brotherhood.
I don't remember any of the characters. I don't remember like any of the things that happen. And that makes me question if the show was any good. Because if I don't remember it, like, did I even like it that much? I remember moments.
I'm trying to think, like, why is it so good to everyone else's eyes, you know?
Did you dislike it?
I didn't dislike it. It's in my top 50, but it's
Bro,
like,
the reason why it's so good is because it deals with like themes of like God and segregation, and it handles it well, and it has like cool concepts, and it like the stakes are higher than most anime, and and that's why people like it, because it has like, because the story is so compelling about like a dude, because it has like God in it and stuff.
Yeah, the truth, yeah.
Yeah, and I really
He
like
was interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
that. Was like one of the best scenes in all of anime, honestly, when he sees Alphonse's body for the first time, like in like heaven or whatever, or purgatory, and then he's like getting dragged through the gate, and he like pushes through the gate, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking come back for you. And it's like, ah! And the ending theme song kicks in. Some of those, it has great moments.
Yeah, dude. I need to watch it. Like I said, I maybe, because you know a lot on TikTok, I see like they say like Fullmetal Alchemist is like objectively the best show ever.
That has been the general consensus for a lot of people for a long time. I don't think I would feel that way if I watched it again. I don't think so either. I think there are a lot of anime that are better than it. I think in that show, it deals with topics and things that are really compelling to a lot of people. But besides that, it doesn't have as much going for it as other things. It's still really good. And if I had to guess what I'd give it if I were to rewatch it, I think I would give it like an 8 or a 7.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would give it at least an 8. But I like Attack on Titan way more. Like I know.
Look, bro, the show that's first. 2 and 3 are two better shows in my opinion.
They are. They honestly are.
Josee, bro, season 3, part 2 was probably one of the. It has to be one of the greatest things ever.
Manny,
like, in
I
human
promise
history.
I will watch Attack on Titan, and we will discuss.
Ali, bro. I tell everyone, just wait till you get to season 3, part 2. I've been saying that for years now, or for
I
a year
read
now.
it, so I know what happens, and I know it's epic.
Trust me, I know you know. But it's funny how I was like, I told everyone in the Navy, I'm like, yo, let's get to season 3, part 2. That's all I have to say. And then it's funny how it's number 2 on this fucking list. I'm happy to know that. Like when I watched it, I knew it was one of the best things I've watched, and these people also agree with me.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's
like,
good. It feels good to be validated by seeing other people agree with you on your like.
Yeah, hell yeah. Like when I love seeing Steins Gate here. And Attack on Titan, like, cause Steins Gate like lasted like the test of time. Like a lot of shows dropped, like Legend of Galactic Heroes. It was like 2 or 3. Now it's at 7. You know.
Yeah.
But Steins Gate has been 2. Now it's 3. Yeah, it got surpassed by a show that I also like kind of agree with.
I would love to watch Legend of the Galactic Heroes. It is very long though.
I know, it's 110 episodes.
Bro, if you promised to watch it, and you gave me like a deadline, like a month, I would fucking finish that shit, Manny. And I would be driven on the motivation that I would get to talk to you about it afterwards.
Here's the thing, though. Like, there's so many good short shows I have to watch first.
Yeah. Take your time.
So, good. I ain't watched that for a while. But like I was saying, man. Once I saw Attack on Titan season 3, part 2, just that season alone was like, damn, this show's one of the best ever.
Yeah.
And then season 4 came out, and it's like, boom.
Animators getting underpaid. I don't give a fuck. That shit was amazing.
Hey man. I got to see Aaron do some fuck shit.
I think that MyAnimeList and its metric is I think they rate these things based on how many people have given it like positive ratings, and I think some of these are driven by the fact that they have large fan bases and they have like a lot of people that really like them, even though they're not technically the best anime like in the world. I see that,
but I think that too, but at the same time I agree with a lot of things that are up here.
Yeah,
I just straight up like I agree. Like they put Jujutsu Kaisen at 34. I fucking completely agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and plus, like I look at these ratings, like I'm like, yeah. There's no like show up here that I'm like, there's no way. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
But then there's shows like Odd Taxi that just came out and it's already at like 31. And that only is because
Didn't you say you wanted to watch it?
I do, and I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm saying like the reason why it's there is because it just dropped, and it's not gonna be there forever. In like a year's time, it's gonna go down. Like it's not actually like there. It's just popular right now, and it got like all those reviews right now because everyone's watching it right now. You know, at least
We'll
that's
see a little bit. That's another thing. Like these shows will see if they stand the test of time.
Yeah, I feel like I think this holds merit, but it's a popularity contest more than anything. Yeah.
This shit right here.
40. I'm looking too, so you can just tell me the number.
Oh, okay, 40. Yeah. That's the greatest OVA ever.
I want to watch Rurouni Kenshin. I really do.
Oh,
but it's like 50 episodes.
God. Look, let me go on top OVAs. It's fucking there. Dude, this is the greatest OVA ever.
Yeah. Isn't it like
Oh my God. Yeah. Dude, I saw, I watched Rurouni Kenshin, but I didn't know this existed. And then I saw Alexander talk about it. Then I watched it. I was like, bro, that was like, dude, that shit was crazy. And it's such like, oh my God. Because you know the style of Rurouni Kenshin, like the lighthearted style?
Yes,
that shit is
I know
so
it's joking.
Dark.
Really?
And that shit is so dark. It's like, what the fuck happened?
People praise it so
That's
much.
Cool, though.
I want to watch it. I'm excited to give it a chance.
Dude, honestly, when I watch Rurouni Kenshin, like it's in my top 15 somewhere, or top 20.
Yeah.
Even though it was so old school, so lighthearted, dude, I don't know. I love that shit. I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop 33. Mushishi's up here, dude. I love Mushishi.
Yeah, I also have that on my watch list. I've been wanting to watch that for a long time.
Mushishi's spectacular.
One Piece is actually like getting amazing. Like seriously. It's the last episode was like the scene that they animated in the last episode of One Piece looks better than like any of the movies. And
yeah, I've actually heard.
Did you watch the clip? It's not really a spoiler.
No, I didn't watch the clip.
Okay, you can watch
I saw it on IMDb, like the latest episodes have been on like the top listed episodes.
Bro, the last
episode,
getting
like 9.9 ratings.
I don't know how they're doing it. Cuz this show is like it's not they don't even do that many filler. They don't have like a lot of time to make these episodes, and it's godlike, Manny. It's amazing. Like the past 3 episodes have had like movie level animation.
Yeah, I heard.
But they're not the last month. They're not important fight scenes at all. They're just like random moments where it's just like, oh, I'm gonna punch a thing, and that's it. Like, and they animate it like it's the end of the world. Like their lives depend on it. It's because One Piece is ending, bro.
It's crazy because like I've seen like in the last month, like all the episodes of the last month. They're saying like last month was the greatest month of One Piece. All the episodes have been incredible.
Yeah.
I wish I was caught up. It's too bad. Ping Pong 65. Nice.
Yeah. Is that bad?
It's pretty fucking good. Honestly, all these shows they all have like similar ratings. So
yeah. They all, it's just like 8.48. Nana.
Girl in Lockdown is 56. Let's go.
Yeah.
Girl. Incredible. See, like, I look at this list and I don't really disagree. That's how I look at it.
I do heavily with some of these. I saw Vinland Saga at like 40, which is like, no, it's not even close.
Yeah. But you talking about like fan bases and stuff, but honestly, like,
bro, but like a lot of these are just like movies. It's like you can't hold a movie to the same candle of like an anime.
Yeah,
like the
like
Violet Evergarden
like,
movie is fucking amazing, but it's not in like the top 50. You can't put the movie. You can't put the movie with everything else because the movie is just like the Violet Evergarden movie is just an episode of the show, just in movie form. That's all it is.
You got to go to the top TV series.
Oh, I didn't.
You're looking at all anime thing.
Yeah. Come in, Biscuit. Come in, baby. Sorry, baby. Pong.
What's Dragon Ball Z's rating?
How do I look at top TV shows? Biscuit, don't Don't drink the wine. Not the
If you're being realistic, Dragon Ball should be a 9.5. Dragon Ball got an 8.15? Wow.
Dragon Ball is not one of the best anime of all time. It's iconic, but
it is the greatest. We don't know. Goku is probably the most deep, best character ever.
The most deep? Did you say that? Did I hear that correctly?
You heard me.
Did I really? Would you like to expand on that?
No.
Okay.
I would not. Nah, I don't. But honestly, Goku's in my top 10 favorite characters.
I love Goku. And he is an amazing character. I think there are much better characters than Goku, though.
Oh, of course. I was just joking.
Okay.
What's Diamond Unbreakable? That's the real question. The greatest JoJo.
Violet Evergarden is at 41. Okay. It's weird that they separate Attack on Titan by season. I find that odd.
It is odd.
Ping Pong
JoJo got a
45.
8.5. Okay.
Showa, have you watched Showa Genroku?
No.
No?
But I seen some YouTuber talk about it.
I think
I know it's quality, but
yeah, I think Alexander. It looks like something I would enjoy a lot. Kimetsu no Yaiba at 53. I disagree with that one.
53?
Yeah. I like Demon Slayer. I do not think it is like. Actually, let me shut up.
I disagree because it has the same rating as Part 4 JoJo, but Part 5. But.
Yeah. I really do feel like this is a popularity contest, mostly. I think a lot of people. You have to understand, Manny. A lot of people will give something a 10. Like, you know, that's how a lot of people do their ratings. Just because they love something, they'll give it a 10. You know, they won't like consider the fact that even though I love this series, it's not like one of the best series of all time. You know. A lot of people.
No, don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like a lot of shows are in like good spots. Obviously, it's not perfect, but
yeah.
If it wasn't, you'd see like Dragon Ball, Naruto. They're not even like up here.
Yeah.
Like nowhere near up here.
Yeah.
Mononoke is 92. Okay.
Damn.
Part
Kingdom?
3 is 95. It should be higher.
I'm surprised Kingdom's even on here. I thought people didn't like Kingdom.
March 20th. For me, like, obviously, my list is nothing like this list, but it's still kind of cool. Okay. Jobless Reincarnation, 8.39, 112.
I don't know if I can, like, compare things, like, I don't know if I can take every single movie I've watched and, like, do it down by, like, a granular level and, like, put it in, like, an order like you do. But I do stand by my ratings, and if I give something a 10 and I give something else a 9, I do consider the thing that is a 10 to be better than the thing that is a 9. Like, if people ask me, like, do you like this more? I'll confidently be able to say, like, yes. Or do you, like, think this is better? I'll be like, yeah. I think Megalobox, from what I... Never mind. I haven't seen it, so I should shut the fuck up. But I think Megalobox is, like, one of the best anime from what I've seen. Honestly. That's, like, my personal preference, though. That's super subjective. That's not based on, like, any objective, like, thing. Asobi Asobase, 197.
Dude, you're speeding by this list.
Huh?
You're speeding the list, dude. Yeah. The Great Pretender is 141. I feel like
Higurashi.
The Great Pretender is not fucking good, bro. I don't know what people say that shit. I feel like seeing the same plot back to back.
It has a great art style, and it has a Freddie Mercury song. It's good by default, Manny. It tricks people into liking it.
Yeah, sure. If you like the same fucking surprises and plot stories and shit, I guess it's good.
People say it's good, and you say it's bad, and now I want to watch it and see what I think just because of that. Trigun is 180. This is fucking injustice. Like that is so dirty. Trigun's that anime that like is fucking OD, and not a lot of people have seen it. That's like that anime that I don't feel like a lot of people have seen, but it's like really, really good.
A lot of things like that. Like obviously, I don't agree. But
Kaiji. I really want to watch Kaiji. Why is Space Dandy separated by season? Like, I don't even. It doesn't even make any sense. Ow, a biscuit. Don't bite me. No biting.
Genketsuo, 8.17. Interesting. Dragon Ball Z 225.
Can you search for a show and see where it is?
Yeah, you can just search for sure.
Search for Devilman.
I haven't seen that.
No, I'm saying search for Devilman and see where it is on the list.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
It's the best show of all time. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you're not going to be happy with this ranking.
I know. I'm already at 200.
Ollie, you're not going to be You're not going to be happy.
I don't care. Tell me.
It's ranked 826.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! What the fuck? What are the ratings? Can you see like?
Wait. No. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. There.
Devilman Cry.
You can see.
Because there's many Devilman series. Did you see?
Yeah, I'm on Devilman Cryberry. Came out January 2018.
Hey.
You can look at reviews. You can see what people say.
No, but can you see like how many people rated it? Like
I
on
think
IMDb, there's like a bar graph, and it shows like how many people gave it a 6, how many people gave it a 7, how many people gave it an 8. Like,
there's a way. Hold on. Yeah. If you go click on the show, you go X at the top, like go to right to stats, you can see it.
How do you gauge popularity? Like, what is popularity gauge?
I guess that's how many members the shows have. I don't know. I don't even use this site, but
yeah, me neither. I use it for manga. It's good for manga.
I usually just look at Steins Gate at 3 and be happy. 23% said gave it an 8. 22 said 9.
Yeah.
But also this site, there's obviously gonna be trolls. People just
That's
like 4,000 people said they gave it a 1. Like, come on, bro.
Bro, that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people will either give it a 1 or a 10. I can understand people watching Devilman and legitimately, like, unironically giving it a 1. I completely understand people, like, not liking this show, though.
A 1, though? Like, no way.
I know. Some people have just...
I can't give a show a 1. But
yeah,
I can.
Yeah, you can. Bro, when you watch Godzilla Singular Point, you're going to want to.
Shit, dude. Fuck that.
Bro, I wanted to be nice to that show. I wanted to be so nice to that show. I couldn't.
Where's To Your Eternity? Ranked 66?
What?
Fucking go.
What?
To Your Eternity.
It's because it's popular right now. It's because it's the new show. Where's My Hero? Uh-oh. It's probably really low.
My Hero? No, I saw it a bunch.
Oh, okay. Man. They're skipping a whole arc. What the fuck?
Who's skipping a whole arc?
My Hero. You don't know about that?
No.
My Hero Academia. The anime is like skipping an arc from the manga. And right now, the arc that should be happening is the villain arc. And it like shows you what the villains have been doing this whole time while the kids have been like doing school stuff. And then after that was supposed to be this arc. But now they're just doing this arc without showing the villain arc. And it's like, you needed the villain arc in order to understand, from what I hear, you need the villain arc in order to understand like some of these moments. So it's like, huh? I don't know. Might be ass. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe anime only watchers won't notice and they won't care. Who knows?
Let's see top movies.
People say My Hero is like getting good. In the manga.
I thought the season was over, but the season's still going.
I'll never forget.
So.
Manny, I don't want to watch My Hero. Me neither.
Yeah.
What are the top movies? Gintama movie? Huh?
No, I
see a lot
Silent
of
Voice.
Yeah, Silent Voice.
Gintama,
I understand why that's the top one.
Your Name, Gintama, the final. Dude, I hate seeing Gintama. I hate seeing this.
Because you're never gonna watch it, but like it's almost like MyAnimeList is telling you like, yo, you gotta watch it, but you don't want to watch it. Me neither. It's too long. It doesn't seem like the entirety of the show is good enough to warrant watching the whole thing. People talk about this one arc and they're like, this is the best arc in all of anime, and I'm like, is that the first one? No. It's like, all right. I don't want to watch it. People say it's funny, but it's also like emotional. So many series are funny and emotional. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day when I'm 35 years old and there's nothing coming out that season.
Oh my god.
See, this movie list I completely disagree with.
This what?
The movie list is like terrible.
Yeah, the movie list is. I'm looking at these right now. This is just a popularity contest.
Perfect
That's all
Blue
I
is
see.
26. End of Evangelion is 23. No way. I mean, no way. There is absolutely no way. There is absolutely no. Where the hell is Redline?
Yeah, that's
so
facts.
I'm gonna be so pissed when I see this. I'm gonna be so pissed.
Redline.
That's an 8.29.
It's 52, bro. Tokyo Godfathers is 54. You need to watch all the Satoshi Kon movies. It's kind of a.
I need to do a lot of things.
Yeah. Yeah. There's too many things on our watch list. We'll get through them slowly.
Dude, it's gonna take me. I wanna experience One Piece. I'm gonna have to read the manga because
bro,
I can't watch the episode.
You don't have a lot of time. One Piece is gonna end soon. You got like maybe 5 years minimum.
That's a lot of time.
Bro, it's a lot of time, but like One Piece is gonna end. Like we're gonna find out what the One Piece is, and the series is gonna be over. Like we're getting into the final arc. Like after this one.
Yeah, hopefully, fucking I don't die by the time I find out what the One Piece is.
Huh?
Imagine how many One Piece fans passed away during the years. It's so terrible to think about.
There's you know that Oda, there was like a kid who got cancer.
Yeah.
And like yeah.
Was that actually like 1,000% true story?
I don't know. I have not looked into it, but so many it has to be real. So many people have said it. I'll look it up.
Dude, I seen that story and I was like, this sounds like an anime story in itself. Oda tells a poor kid that it was gonna fucking happen. Like, sounds like kind of too good to be true.
I'm trying to find a legitimate source. Anime News Network, like they're a very good source. So I'll see if they said it. There are sources that are saying this.
I think it's true.
I clicked on this Reddit post. Oda reveals the ending of One Piece to a child dying of cancer, and they say like they have this whole like thing written, and you know on Reddit like how people can edit their posts. It has the whole thing written. It has a line drawn through it, like you cross it out, and then it has edit. I have been notified that it was fake article, and so yeah, now I feel bad.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm so glad you asked. Oh my god. It's
This
fake.
this site is saying the kid's name. Therapy Make-A-Wish Japan allegedly tried to ease the pain of the child.
Bro,
Blah,
I am
blah,
not seeing an official source say that this is real. Anime News Network usually reports on like everything important. I am not seeing a reliable source that I know that I see a lot saying this is real. But I do know there is going to be a One Piece live action and it's going to be dog shit.
I don't believe in this fucking fairy tale. This is real life. Things don't happen like this. I know that because I watch ping pong.
Yep. Everything sucks. And that's
Everything
okay.
sucks, and Oda doesn't care if you're dying from cancer. He has a manga to write.
He does. He's too busy making the show, so he can't go out and do shit like that. Have you heard of Tech on Concrete?
Attack on.
No, Tech on Concrete. Tekkon. Oh wow. Damn, Manny. There's a lot of anime movies that you're not aware of.
Damn, Ali, there's a lot of shows you need to watch.
Biscuit, you want to go outside? I'm sorry. Bye, baby.
Tatooine Galaxy got an 8.6. Wow, that's actually kind of good. Tatooine Galaxy got a 8.6.
Is that good?
Yeah. To me, MyAnimeList, if you got an 8 above, that's good. If you got an 8.5 above, that's great.
Yeah.
For the anime, not for the movies. The movie list is a fucking joke. It's like this whole site should be taken down for that fucking movie list.
Bro, it's a popularity contest. It's just like the IMDb top 250. Like it doesn't mean anything.
Wait, let me go on IMDb. I want to look at the IMDb movie list.
Bro, the IMDb. I mean, you can't categorize it by like categories, so you can't like see just anime. But the IMDb.
No, I'm just looking at like normal movies. The Dark Knight, yes sir.
Yeah.
At 4, yes sir. Fight Club at 11, that's cool.
Yeah.
Goodfellas at 17. I don't know about that one.
I haven't even seen Goodfellas yet.
Probably like one of my favorite movies. Where's
Have you seen The Irishman?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I usually like everything mafia related.
I love The Irishman.
Did you like the Joker?
Huh?
Did you like Joker?
Yes, I love Joker. I know people don't like it, but I think it's really good.
I thought Joker was incredible.
Yeah, I thought it was incredible too. It was like Taxi Driver, but it wasn't boring.
Taxi Driver was not boring.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I will rewatch it because I want to like it. But
you need to watch Taxi Driver at 2 a.m.
Maybe I will tonight. Maybe I will tonight. Ugh. Yeah.
Nah.
Do you like Taxi Driver more than Joker? Because people just say that Joker's like a ripoff of Taxi Driver, like it's the same movie, and I understand that.
Joker, I get that, but Joker's better.
Yeah, Joker's more fun. It's more entertaining.
Yes, definitely. This is a fucking amazing movie. Oh, no place, no country for old men, or something like that.
Bro, that movie's awesome. I love that movie. Have you seen that movie?
I haven't, but I know everything about it, and I know it's amazing.
Call it.
What's the bad guy's name?
I don't know his name actually. I honestly don't know his name. I just remember his hair.
That dude is a fucking Anton Chigurh. That dude is a
Yeah,
fucking.
the goat.
I've seen so many like analysis videos on him.
Yeah. Turn that shit into
Honestly,
a movie.
one thing about the show or movie is that there's absolutely no music in it.
No Country for Old
I
Men?
think, yeah, there's no music
Really?
at all.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of movies that don't have music, but that I'm surprised that that one does not, because that's like a big budget movie and it seems like one that would have music. It doesn't need music, honestly.
definitely doesn't. Zero say fucking flip a coin.
Yeah. Have you seen Whiplash?
Nah,
It's good. Whiplash is Ping Pong if it was a movie, in my opinion. Like,
okay,
if it was like about one guy and if it was like a movie.
that's good. That's a good thing, right?
Actually, I take that back. Whiplash is the opposite of Ping Pong. It has the opposite perspective and like point of view.
If it's the opposite of
Yeah,
ping
because
pong, I mean,
the lesson of that movie is like, if you really do work as fucking hard as you want, you will get what you want. Like, that's the point of that movie.
it seems too happy. I like depressing movies. Nothing, nothing.
I know.
I never heard of it.
It's really good. I gave that a 10 out of 10 as well. And I think it's pretty I like the movie a lot. I'd recommend it.
They gave Black Widow a 7. How you feel about that?
Huh?
They gave Black Widow a 7.
Oh,
How
I
you
thought you
feel?
said I gave Black Widow a 7. I gave it a 3. That should tell you how I feel about that.
Yeah, because I know nothing about that movie.
It's terrible.
I'm not interested in Marvel.
I'm very interested in Marvel, and I'm very upset that that movie sucked.
So you watch Loki too?
Yes, I watched Loki. The last episode's tomorrow?
One thing I know about Marvel is Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Infinity War.
Wolverine, Spider-Man, and who?
Infinity War.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not more of a Marvel guy.
No, DC, bro.
Snyder Cut.
Batman Solo is fucking Marvel.
Batman Solo Marvel?
Yeah,
Like his movies in terms of quality, or like...
I'm talking about him himself. Batman
Oh,
himself.
no. Well, actually, bro, honestly, kinda. Probably could.
Nah, I was playing. Honestly, I don't know.
Maybe.
I just grew up.
Honestly,
I grew
everybody
up
in
on
Marvel's like a
DC.
little bitch.
I don't know what it is. I just grew up on DC. I just
We
prefer
all grew up on
DC.
DC. Everyone prefers DC over Marvel, but DC's been getting the fucking short end of the stick recently, so the Marvel movies made me a Marvel fan. I did not like Marvel or Avengers more than Justice League when I was a kid either.
Mm.
Justice League was the shit. That was like the iconic three: Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman.
I really like Green Lantern.
I love movies, and I could recommend movies to you like for the rest of the night. Manny.
I'm not really a movie guy. I only watch movies when I have to.
I look at that face and it's just like, ugh, do I have to watch another fucking movie?
Dude, it's hard for me to sit down for like 2 hours and watch something.
Yeah. If it's bad, it's hard. If it's good, then it's effortless for me.
For me, all the movies I watch have all been critically acclaimed. So
Yeah.
it's like you where you have to do it anime.
Yeah. No, but anime I didn't do that with Ping Pong was just good from episode 1, like from the jump.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of anime is like genuinely bad, and movies are genuinely bad sometimes. But movies are such a lower investment. Movies are only like 2 hours, so if it's bad, you can just like whatever. If you have to watch it, like if you're in a theater and you can't fast forward or you can't turn it off, then it's whatever. You can
Dude.
you can power
Ali,
through.
You gotta understand, dude. I can't watch a movie and be like, that movie is a 7. I can't sit and watch a 7 out of 10 movie, bro. If I'm watching a movie, that shit better be 9 or 10, bro.
Yeah, I completely understand. I completely understand. I like watching bad movies so I can get like mad at them and like say like they're dog shit. Like it's I don't know. I like forming opinions on stuff like that.
I like pulling up when I have to or when I really want to.
Yeah.
I really want to see Joker. I really want to see Infinity War. All that other shit. When it comes to anything, like when it comes to Batman, I'm watching no matter what.
Yeah. Robert Pattinson Batman is gonna be pretty good. I'm excited for that.
Dude, you just remind me. I'm gonna go watch the trailer for like the 30th time.
Something in the way. I completely understand like the movie thing. I'd recommend Shin Godzilla, Manny.
Huh?
Shin Godzilla.
Dude, no, I got enough anime to watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna start watching movies when the anime just stops coming out for no reason.
Yeah. When Japan blows up.
When Japan sinks.
Really funny. You need to watch. You're probably not gonna want to. You need to watch Machia. $100 a year compared to.
Huh?
Machia When the Flower Blooms. You don't have to. What time is it? 11:59. Manny, my birthday's gonna end in 1 minute.
Today's your fucking birthday?
Today's my fucking birthday, Manny. I am 21.
Dude. Happy fucking birthday.
Thank you. That's why I watched Ping Pong today. That's the only reason why I watched Ping Pong. I'm like, it's my birthday. It's Ping Pong day. And that's what I did today.
That's crazy. Yeah. This call was my gift to you.
Huh?
This call was my gift to you.
Yes,
my present.
Thank you. I enjoy these so much. I'm happy I got to do this.
I really enjoy these for real.
Yeah, these are fun.
These give me like an extra push to watch anime.
Yo, I would not watch these shows if I wasn't doing this, Manny. I would not have watched Ping Pong. I would not have watched fucking Godzilla Shitty Point. You know?
Yeah. See, it's good that you're watching it now. I know not to watch it.
Yes. With great power comes great responsibility. That's the point of being a critic, of being a rater. When you become an anime rater, you must watch dog shit. You must sacrifice yourself for everybody else.
You're sacrificing like 10% of your life to watch dog shit, dude. Oh no.
Bro, really? I lost a portion of my life when I watched that movie.
You're gonna be 80 years old and be like, man, I wish I never watched Godzilla.
Bro, I wanted to, because I used to have that mentality that you have where it was like, I have to watch the whole thing and I can't skip any of it and I have to give it my full attention if I want to form like a true opinion on it. I skipped those last 2 episodes and I skimmed them and I felt no guilt. I was like, yo, my opinion would not change on this show if I didn't, if I like thing. I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to put myself through that much pain. I'm not going to watch a show I don't like.
Yeah.
All right. So Mononoke and what's his face? Beastars. Those are the 2.
When does Beastars come out? I'm actually hyped for that.
It's 12:01 right now, so it's July 13th. Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow. It comes out tomorrow. Not like tomorrow you're gonna wake up and it's gonna be there, but like tomorrow, Wednesday, July.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I'm sorry. Friday. I don't know why I said that. It's Friday. It's on Friday. Yeah, July 15th. July 15th.
We got a couple days to end
Yeah.
Made in Abyss.
Yeah. You gonna watch the
Then we
movie?
watch. If I can find it somewhere, maybe. If I like it.
Yeah. If I think you'll want to watch the movie. Are you enjoying it so
think
far?
Hold on, because I think there might be making a new season.
Oh, they are making a new season, but the movie is canon, and I think the movie.
Yeah, I'm not. If they're gonna make a new season, then I might have to watch it.
But it's like Mugen Train, kinda. It's like a canon movie, so it's like an anime arc that they made a movie only because it was short enough to fit into a movie. You know.
Mm,
Stop biting
okay.
me. Stop it. Stop it.
But yeah, I'm 3 episodes in. I'm at the part where they just went down.
Oh,
they just went down for like the second.
You like just started it. Okay. Yeah, never
mind.
Yeah.
So
I think you'll like it. I think you'll want to watch the movie. I want to watch the movie. Fuck, like, because when I watched it, the movie wasn't out, and I was like, all right, can't wait for season 2, and then season 2 like just never fucking came. I was like, what the fuck? That was like one of the best like things I've ever seen.
You know what I want?
You
know what I want?
What do you want, Manny?
I want ReZero. I want ReZero. More than anything right now, to be honest.
Is ReZero over?
Hell no, it's not over.
Okay.
One thing that's cool that the creator of ReZero does, every year on his birthday, he releases a side story that if Subaru made a different change, like, you know, because like, what's it called? The fucking sins. And there's like the virtues, right? There's like 7 virtues.
Yeah.
Like that.
7 deadly sins.
Yeah, and then there's the 7 virtues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so in the show, there's points of the show where he takes the virtue route, and that's where the main anime goes. But every year on his birthday, he releases a side story at this particular point. If he did one of the sins, like it's a completely new story, a side story, and it goes in depth, and it's kind of cool. I've been watching them, like this one YouTuber like break it down, and it's like I just love the lore. I love everything about this show. I love it.
That's really cool. They made a video game on it recently.
They made a what?
They made a video game on ReZero, and it was like a visual novel kind of game.
ReZero game?
Yeah, but it was like a visual novel kind of game. But like, if you want more ReZero, in essence, you're getting like a new route per se, like just a different scenario, kind of. I don't think it's based off the show, but it has like all the characters in it. So if you just want
I like the routes.
The origins of a lot of anime are really weird. Some anime are just like based on fucking whatchamacallit, visual novels and video games.
Yeah. I don't think ReZero was a video game though. I think it was just a light novel.
No, it was a light novel, and they made a game after, like, recently, like last year. Biscuit, you're biting me too hard. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
I just like shows like ReZero, like shows that are like.
Stop it. Stop
it. What was I gonna say? I like shows that have moments that has me pointing at the screen.
Yeah. That's not. That
ReZero has a lot of those.
That happened during Ping Pong. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
I was like, he speaks Chinese.
Oh, so good.
And I'll tell you, like, ReZero has a lot of those moments for me.
I think ReZero was like an objectively like well-made show when I watched it. Like,
yeah.
I was like kind of I didn't have the perspective that I have now when it comes to film and stuff. I think if I rewatched ReZero, I'd enjoy it more. And I'm excited to watch the director's cut. So it's like I'm rewatching it, but I'm experiencing it in a supposedly better way because it's like hour-long episodes. And when I think of ReZero, I feel like it would work better as hour-long episodes. So I don't know.
Dude, bro, let me tell you about ReZero season 2. Like, you know how ReZero, I don't know if you remember, but some episodes they wouldn't even show the opening. Just get right into the action.
Yeah. Some
Season
episodes
2,
don't even like play the ending. Like the episodes are so long that the cliffhanger like needs to be like told throughout the ending.
I'm saying the season 2, part 2, the opening only played one time out of like 12
Really?
episodes. They just got straight into the action, and it was beautiful.
That's really cool.
And like the episodes are like 25 minutes, straight action, 23, 27 minutes. It was like, dude.
But like,
The people who make that shit, they give a fuck for sure. For sure.
I will.
Who makes this shit?
I don't know if the director's cut is going to be as good because I felt that way about season 1 too. I felt like it was very thoughtful, and I felt like the cliffhangers and like the intros and how the episodes were paced were like very well done. ReZero was an amazing show to watch weekly because every single episode was like engaging,
Dude,
it was fun to watch.
it was for
So I
sure.
don't know if I watched, because they like make them an hour long and they like compile like 2 episodes into one. I don't know if it's going to be as good because there are some cliffhangers that I'm like, is that going to be in the middle of the episode? Because if it is, that's not going to be as good. So we'll see. I'll watch the director's cut and form my own opinion, but yeah. Yeah. ReZero's good.
I just read this published in 2020 September. It's cool. Who animates this fucking show?
ReZero. It's a good looking show.
White Fox. Shout out White Fox. What else do they make?
Who the fuck is White Fox?
The goats.
Hey, dog. I'm typing in ReZero on MyAnimeList and I'm not getting ReZero. I'm getting Fate Zero and it's making me mad. Why am I not getting ReZero? How do you find it? ReZero. What the fuck? Have you seen Aji and Demi-Human? I think I asked that last time.
No.
It's good.
No. Is that an anime or?
Yeah, it's an anime.
Dude. Hold on.
Oh,
White Fox.
White Fox.
White
They did Steins Gate.
Fox made Gates. They did Akame got killed?
That makes sense. It doesn't have a distinct art style and it doesn't like, it's not like too crazy. So when you tell me Steins Gate and ReZero are animated by the same team, I'm not surprised. Goblin Slayer, Akame got Kill.
They made 2 shit fucking isekais before this shit though.
Yeah.
Cautious here and Aphrodite.
They're not responsible for the stories though. It's just
No. I'm just saying.
Just
Both these shows are dog water.
Steins Gate and ReZero have amazing. That makes so much sense now. It's probably the same director. They both are very well directed.
Steins Gate's really directed well. Yermungand.
Let me see who directed ReZero and who directed Steins Gate and see if it's the same person. Characters and staff. I don't want to see the voice actors first when I click on staff. I want to see the staff, the people who make the fucking show. Director, Watanabe Masaharu. Okay, I'm just going to look up on IMDb. You want to go outside, baby? You want to go outside? What's the girl's name? Mayuri? What's her name? Steins Gate?
Yeah, maybe.
The dub? Did you watch the dub or the sub?
For what? Steins Gate?
Yeah.
I saw sub.
The dub is amazing.
I don't actually remember. I watched them. Oh,
Who directed it? I can't find it.
it's Hiroshi Hamasaki.
Yeah, but I can't find it on like IMDb. All cast
But
and crew.
this guy also made Made in Abyss, or directed. March comes in. Orange. He directed Orange. That show is ass. First key animation in Redline. Okay. Shiguri. No way.
I don't think this guy.
Space Dandy.
Huh?
Huh?
I think it says that on MyAnimeList, but on IMDb it says there were mad people that did like each episode, like different episodes. So I don't think he was like an overseeing guy throughout the entire thing. Sometimes there are directors for like just like 5 episodes, and then there's another director for like another episode.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes there's like one director that has like his unified vision on the whole thing. I don't see this guy at all though. The guy that they showed on screenplay is, I guess that's what you'd want to pay attention to. What's his name? Masahu Watanabe.
Oh,
It doesn't
I'm
even
looking
show
at
his
the
name.
I'm looking at the Science Gate guy.
Series cinematography, series film editing. Yeah, there's no like one creative vision. This seems like more of a group effort, so I can't really categorize it. Yeah, it's just White Fox. I guess that's who you credit when you want to say who made the series what it is.
Well, White Fox has like 2 shows in my top
Yeah,
15, so
it's good.
shout out to them.
It's good shit. Let me look it up on ReZero's page now. Let's see what they did. A different studio do Steins Gate Zero?
No, that was White Fox, I think.
Okay.
Mappa did Kids on the Slope.
Huh?
Dude, Kids on the Slope has like the best opening ever.
Really?
Yeah. I love the song. Dude, JoJo Part 4 has 3 amazing openings. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
JoJo
Part 5.
openings get better and better with each one. I love all the JoJo openings so much.
Mappa did God of High School, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Attack on Titan in 1 year.
Yep. They have mad people at MAPPA. They are not exactly... They have too many people at Studio MAPPA. They just say yes to everything. That's like their mentality.
Shit, it's fucking working.
Yeah, they're making bread.
They got Chainsaw Man.
They did. They did get Chainsaw Man. But it's the people who did Jujutsu no Kaisen. Like, it looks like Kaisen. So, like, I don't know. I'm kind of scared. And they outsource, like, a lot of the stuff. Attack on Titan Season 4 was outsourced so much. There are people in America that animated shots in that show. But apparently it was good. Apparently it wasn't bad. So.
I had no problems. It's not better than Studio Wit, what they did, but
It's not. But it looked, from what I've seen, it looks fine. Like, it looks serviceable. Like, no one said it was bad.
mm-hmm.
Wow, Masaharu Watanabe, 40 episodes of ReZero. Gotcha. He has a lot of directing credits. He did 39 episodes of the show. Series director. Okay, so he's the director on the whole thing. And he's directed some episodes, like probably like important ones. Then he did Wakaba Girl? Oh, okay. This is a nothing series. Never mind. Thought it was something else. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya.
Yeah.
He did one episode on that. He was not okay. So he was not the series director of Steins Gate. I guess Steins Gate was just like more of a group thing. But yeah, this guy's the main director of ReZero. Or maybe IMDb is wrong. Maybe IMDb is wrong and whatchamacallit, MyAnimeList is right. Sometimes these websites don't get shit right. Yeah. All right. That's that.
I want to make my own manga.
Yeah, I need to learn how to draw
Just-
first, though.
Just so people can call it shit on Twitter.
Nah, people will like it.
You remember Kevin from
Kevin?
high school?
I went to see Black Widow with Kevin. Talk to him all the
Kevin
time.
the Asian?
Oh, not the Asian. Kevin Souza?
Not that Kevin.
The other Kevin?
Kevin, this is Kevin the Asian. Glasses, super Asian,
Super Asian.
super smart. Or if you don't like, I used to make jokes with him all the time because he can draw. I used to be like, listen, bro, just draw my manga, we'll get rich one day. He's like, bet. He's like, all right, let's do it. I'm like, this guy's the best.
It's gonna be tough.
I gotta go find him now. I'm paying him nothing to draw my manga.
I really want to learn how to draw myself if I were to ever draw manga, but then I don't know. I don't want to dedicate my whole life to it. If I end up making a manga, I'm gonna finish it. I'm not gonna like do it as I go like everybody else. I'm gonna like come up with the whole story, and I'm gonna be like, all right, it's gonna be this many chapters, and then it's gonna end on this day, or something like that.
And then your editors attempt you to continue the story,
Yeah.
and then you get fucked.
And then I'll do some shit where it's like in 20 years, these characters will come back. And then in real life, like real time 20 years, I'll be like, yo, guys, it's coming back. And people will be like, oh, shit.
And be like, oh, everyone who liked this show passed away 20 years ago. They need a whole new fan base.
Yeah.
Or everyone just grew up and stopped watching.
Yeah, bro. Write a series. Write ideas down.
Dude,
Write a
listen,
script.
I'm gonna make a slice of life show
Mm-hmm.
where 3 black niggas go to Japan and live life there.
Bro, I think about that all the time. Like, I don't know why people don't make just like a black show, but like an anime. I've always wanted just like a shonen anime with like black people. I'm just like, that would be so lit.
Because if I made anime, like, listen, I'll make 3 shows. Ready?
Yeah.
Slice of life. 3 black niggas going to Japan fucking bitches. 10 out of 10 show. I'll make an isekai where, let me see the thing right now. The last one is a basic shonen, but
Yeah.
not basic, but a shonen.
Yeah. I don't
The
know what I
isekai
would
one.
do to elevate the shonen formula. I feel like I'd want to set it in a school, and I'd want to make it like really fucking grounded, like no superpowers, like everybody's like a human being, but like it's like fucking gruesome as fuck, and like people die, and I'd be like, that would be awesome. I feel like you never see that, but it's like suburban America with Negroes. That's what I want.
You're gonna make it like fucking like a gang show.
I don't
Tokyo
want
Revengers with no time travel.
Say again.
Tokyo Revengers with no time travel.
I'll give it a shot. I'll watch it. I don't want a gang show though. I feel like I don't relate to that at all. I don't like get excited when I see like gangs. That's like never existed in my life. I've never seen a gang. It feels like a distant fantasy. So I'll check it out. But did you watch God of High
Listen.
School?
Huh?
Did you watch God of High School?
Yeah.
Was it bad?
Yeah.
It looked bad.
Fucking bad, dude. Fucking bad. It's bad.
Bro, I actually wasn't expecting you to say that because I watched the first episode. I'm like, oh, this is generic as fuck, but I can understand like why people like this. And then I really was not expecting you to say that.
Because like the actual, it's not a manga. What is it? A web novel.
Yeah, it's a bootleg manga made by someone that's not a mangaka that like makes it for like a webtoon. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it's a webtoon. Yeah. Apparently, like they fucked it up. That's all it is. They fucked up the webtoon.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
they like obliterated the story.
Well, if you can only afford one season, I understand.
One thing I've learned: do not let Crunchyroll make your anime. They all come out dog shit. It's funny because in Tower of God, the arena they fight in had like Crunchyroll like advertisements all over the arena, just to remind you that yes, we made this dog shit show.
No, that's so bad. You can't do that. Oh my god, you can't do that. You can't do that. Imagine if Netflix advertisements were in Stranger Things. Imagine how fucking lame that would be. Imagine in Game of Thrones if there was a cup that said HBO on it. Oh,
dude, that's a good way to just like take out like all immersion a show has. Like,
but that's so funny. Oh, that's so fucking funny. I would laugh if I saw that. I'd be like, haha. Hey, did you remember this show's made by Crunchyroll? This is a Crunchyroll original.
Yeah, no fucking wonder this is Crunchyroll. This show's ass.
I didn't like Tower of God either. I stopped like after 3 episodes. I was like, this.
I kind of liked it.
You kind of liked it? Okay, a lot of people liked it. I didn't like.
It's really the ending.
I assume it was good. Tell me, I'm not gonna watch it.
The ending is crazy. Like he gets to not the top of the tower, but past like this portion of the tower with the girl, with Rachel, who's been in a wheelchair this whole time, and like she's been like letting this nigga carry him throughout the whole tower, and they get past this big event, this big part, and then when he's like, it looks cool because like they're flying up, there's gold everywhere, shit. The scenery is nice, and then she's like, damn, he turns around. She gets up off the wheelchair where she can't walk and pushes him off the thing. And he falls off, looking up like, oh no. Ollie, no lie, it was fucking good. It was good, bro. It was good. It was good. It was some good shit. It was good, bro.
Does he go back to the bottom of the tower?
It's not the tower. Don't think of it as a tower. He just goes down. I don't know because I'd have to find out.
That's so fucking funny. That's so funny. Holy shit, that's epic. But that actually does sound really cool. But that's hilarious at the same time.
I mean, the thing is too, like after that, I guess in a webtoon, like he's like trying to like find her to like kill her and shit or some shit like that.
That sounds cool.
It is cool.
I understand why people like it. Cool. People won't shut the fuck up about solo leveling.
I know. I even know a guy at work. I was talking about that shit. I know a guy at work who always talk about it. I'll wait like 3 years when it gets a fucking anime.
Yeah, I'll wait till it gets an anime and then watch the anime be bad and then never consider reading or watching it because the anime was bad.
That's exactly what happens. Like you wait years for the anime to come. The anime is so shitty you don't bother reading the fucking webtoon.
Yeah,
it's fucking ridiculous.
I don't want to read a fucking webtoon anyways. I'm sorry. I know that's like really mean and it's like inconsiderate. But
what did you
say? I wouldn't want to read a fucking webtoon anyways. I know that's mean and like inconsiderate.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because it's a webtoon. It's like it already has like okay,
I sent you a link.
like a webtoon. I don't know, especially given like I know these things have been going on for so long, and like they're driven on like the fact that people watch it through webtoon, and I know that they will not end the series because they make money off the series, so they will keep it going as long as they need to like keep making income, right? I assume, you know.
Mhm.
So I just think about Tower of God and I think about Solo Leveling, and I'm just like, they're gonna just keep making them until, you know.
And
Yeah, I'm. It's just that's just how I see it from like an outside perspective. I'm like,
that's fair.
and I don't have motivation to read it for that reason. You know, it doesn't feel like someone who's like trying to create something they're super passionate about. It's like someone trying to compete with other people on webtoon, and that's like not fun.
Yeah. Well, go look at the link I sent you.
Yeah, give me a second.
It's fucking incredible.
Oh, is it the clip of her dropping the thing?
Yeah. But honestly, like when I watched it, like in real time, I was genuinely like shocked out of my shoes. Because we don't see it coming. Like everyone I know who watched it, like knows something.
Yeah. All right, let me watch this.
How long's really like 2 minutes? 1 minute. So I'll watch it too.
Watch it with me. Tell me when you get on the screen.
I'm on the screen.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. I wish I just liked the character designs more. I don't like how the show looks. Like
Really, I actually like really like it.
Yeah, I don't think anything
I think it
really
looks
meshes
different.
well together. I don't dislike the animation. I just don't dislike how the characters look and how they fit into like the world. And maybe that's part of the appeal. Like there are all these different characters from all these different sects of society coming together to fight in this like battle royale Tower of God like kind of thing. Maybe that's like part of it, but I just kind of wish I saw this outside world because you have this fucking random lizard bitch that like doesn't look like anybody else. You got a dinosaur guy. You got a dude in a tracksuit. Like the fuck? They have tracksuits in this universe where people dress in like normal clothes. It just doesn't fit at all. I'm just like, okay, show me the outside world. I want to see what this place looks like. And they're just in these like barren competition rooms, you know, these like saw rooms. Let's play a game and you can move to the next challenge.
People have tracksuits in the universe.
Bro, it's like Final Fantasy 15. It's like Kingdom Hearts or something where like people dress normally, but there's like goofy, evil magic shit happening. And it's like, I like that. I don't dislike people wearing like normal shit in a setting like that. But I dislike when I don't get to see the setting that they live in. Final Fantasy 15, I don't know if you're like aware of that game and like video games like that. But Final Fantasy 15's like art direction is like, yeah, this is like modern society and people dress normally, but they have like cool like, you know, Final Fantasy shit going on. And sometimes they'll have drip that's like normal clothes, but like a mixture of normal and Final Fantasy clothes. And it's like, all right. And same with JoJo. JoJo's like that too. JoJo has like wacky outfits, but they kind of are like grounded and real. This nigga's wearing a tracksuit.
That's JoJo wearing wacky outfits is the best part.
Yeah.
Where's the enemy stand user? This guy wearing the most absurd thing.
Yeah.
That happens a lot in not a lot, but it happens in part 5 when they're like, "Where is he?" And so there's a crowd of normal people and some fucking 6'6" dude wearing crazy ass clothing. And
I'm so excited to watch JoJo again, Manny. I promise I'll watch it. I'll watch like longer shows and like shows that you've watched or I've already watched that you haven't seen. I'll do that when there isn't anything new to talk about. But because Beastars is coming out, we'll talk about Beastars first.
yeah, honestly, like when it comes to watching longer shows, I want you to watch JoJo and Jujutsu Kaisen first.
Yeah. I'll watch Jujutsu when the movie comes out. Like that
Okay.
at the latest. That'll be my deadline.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll have an interest in reading the manga because it's not over. I don't like catching up to manga. Yeah. Manny, I think that's all I got for tonight.
Yeah, that was a great
Yes.
chat. I love ping pong.
Yes.
I love JoJo. Yes.
I love Masaki Yuasa. I love Science Saru. Oh, we didn't get to talk about Star Wars Visions. We didn't get to talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Star Wars anime.
It's interesting because I don't know anything about Star Wars.
Yeah, you've never seen like any of the movies?
No.
Interesting.
That's why I thought it was cool.
Yeah, Star Wars Vision is going to be cool because it's got like a lot of people who like make the other ones. Like, I mean, it's got a lot of people. It's got like a lot of iconic anime people in it. That's all I have to say.
They got to do it right in Star Wars.
Yeah, and they get to do their
But
own.
they can
like,
easily fuck it up.
Yeah, my thing with Star Wars right now is that Star Wars is like kind of ass. Like it's like.
Dude, I was not expecting you to say that. Star Wars is kind of ass.
Like, bro, no, it really is dog shit. Like the new trilogy, like the new ones are terrible. The new shows are terrible. I don't like Mandalorian.
I thought the Mandalorian. Yeah, I thought it was good. Everyone said it was good.
Season 2 is bad.
Oh, okay.
Season 1 is good. Season 2 is like upsettingly bad. Bad Batch is terrible. It's just Star Wars as a franchise is like declining. Like the value of the IP is like going down with each thing they add. And it's not going to get any better, but this is good. They should do this more. They should get creative with the universe. They should do like weird kooky shit. And they don't really get to do that. They didn't do that with Bad Batch. They didn't do that with Mandalorian. They had so many opportunities to tell so many unique stories and they didn't. And they're doing that with Star Wars Visions. It's gonna have the Studio Trigger guys. It's gonna have
Trigger.
Yeah. Trigger.
They made Kill la Kill, right?
Yeah, they made Kill la Kill and Gurren Lagann. And it's gonna be the guy that makes it. Like it's gonna look like it. It's gonna like feel like those things. Have you seen like the screenshots of it?
No.
Let me send you the screenshot. Can I copy this image? If I cut and paste this into the Discord chat, will it pop up? What the fuck? No. Control V. There we go. Yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what the Studio Trigger one's going to look like. I love the character designs. I think it looks awesome. That one's called the Twins. One of them's a Jedi. One of them is a Sith. It's going to be awesome. This one right here is called The Duel. And this one's going to be by the character designer of whatchamacallit. The character design is done by the guy. I believe this one's called The Duel. Maybe I'm wrong. I believe this one's called The Duel, and it's going to have character design from the creator of Afro Samurai, which I'm very excited about because I love his character design. I love how he draws characters.
This all black dude looks sick.
All black dude?
Yeah, the first.
Yeah, the Sith Lord. Yeah, that one looks dope. And, oh wait, no, this is it. This is the character design of the Jedi. Look at this, Manny. Tell me that doesn't look like the dude who made it.
Dude, that's the dude from Vagabond.
Yeah. But he has a lightsaber. And he's...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be cool.
Yeah, Science Saru, the studio that does Ping Pong and Devilman, they're going to do one. It's not directed by Masaki Yuasa, though, so I don't know how good that one's going to be. It's directed by some fucking Randy. Some random guy. But
it's cool. This is like when they did the Ninja Batman in like 2018.
Yes, it's just like that. Yeah. Have you seen that?
I have.
Was it bad?
I didn't like the mecha thing. That's just me.
Okay.
But it was cool because they had like the whole Batman family in it.
Yeah. I want to watch it. I'll probably watch it soon. It's a short thing. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about Star Wars Visions. People are getting excited, and they like showed all the directors. I don't know if you watched the trailer, but they showed like all the directors, and they're like, we're gonna let all these directors from Japan tell their own unique stories, and we're not gonna tell them what to do because we're Disney and we're aware that we're like ruining Star Wars. So we're gonna give it to these Japanese people that we know won't ruin Star Wars, and that's what they're doing. And I'm very excited for that. These are all gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the only Star Wars piece that I'm looking forward to, and then after this, I'm gonna continue disliking Star Wars. I'm gonna continue hating Disney, and then that's where we'll be.
Yeah, it's a exciting time as an anime fan.
Yeah. Do you want to like set a day for when we call, like a deadline? You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I think.
Okay. I will text you when I'm done.
Oh yeah, I'll do the same thing. Yeah, you talking about when we're done with Beastars, right?
No, when I'm done with just both of them. When I'm done with both of them, and I'm ready to call you. I'll text
Yeah,
you.
by the time when I'm done with Beastars, I'll be done with both.
Yeah. Alrighty. All right. Let's wrap it up. This was fun, Manny. Thank you.
Ali. It's been great.
It's been amazing.
This is what episode 3 of our journey.
Yeah, I guess it is. What did we talk about the first time?
We talked about JoJo, I think. I think I just finished part 4. Because last time I talked about Banana Fish and Record of Ragnarok. Before that, I talked about part 4 and something else. I talked about part 4
and Vinland Saga.
No. Vinland Saga was last time.
Okay.
I talked about 4 shows last time.
Oh yeah.
No. What show was it? Because remember, the first time I called you, I was like, I'm on a good streak. I watched part 4 and then I watched something else that was good. Oh my god, what was it?
I'm pretty sure you watched Vinland Saga, but we didn't talk about Vinland Saga until you watched Baki and that thing.
Yeah, but it was there's another show.
I'm pretty sure there was another show before that we did talk about. I don't remember.
Oh, it's Castlevania. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Castlevania was the first thing that we talked about.
Yeah. Because you told me to watch it. I watched it, then boom.
Yeah. Whew. What a good fucking show. Yeah.
Dude.
All right. Episode 1 was Castlevania. Episode 2 was Baki, Vinland Saga, Record of Ragnarok.
Record Ragnarok, Banana Fish.
And episode 3 was Ping Pong, Godzilla,
Inuyashiki.
Yeah. And all right. And next episode is going to be Beastars and
Beastars, Maid in Abyss, and
Mononoke. Yeah. Tell me if you watch the movie. Because if you watch the movie, I want to watch the movie too.
Alright, cool. I'll let you know.
Alright, Manny.
Ali.
I'll see you later, bro.
Thank you for your time. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I'll see you for the next chat.
Yes. Alright, bye-bye.
Alright, bro.